know how I'ma clutch it too. 40 on me, you know how nigga gone. I ain't trusting no nigga, you know me, it's true. Mama say she love a nigga, you know.
Okay, she said though.
I'm that nigga come to him, you know how I be.
Still that. Always be that.
Fuck with them and I'ma treat. All them niggas perpetrating, you know how I
Never
do
that.
I'm that nigga, I swear to God, I'm a fucking shit. Never been no bitch, you know that's me. I don't play them games, these niggas play cause I'm a G. It's time to get it in, you know just how I'm gonna be. Give me one bitch, give me two, might as well, give me three. I've been snuggling on the block for a minute. Only niggas play the guard like I'm a thug, but they know just how it be. I've been getting to the money, all them niggas hate on me. Riding around foreign whips, they know how it fucking be. Niggas know the sincere, special K, I been a G. Walk up in the club, bag a bitch and might take home 3. She say she in love with me cause I'm a god, that's how it be. And I walk around this bitch and all eyes be on me. Love me cause she know my life is so different, pay the price, I'm that god. She say she want a real nigga and I'm that boss. I don't play no games, nigga, he could get lost with them fishes, nigga.
I'm a ball. Yeah, I know.
Take it easy on that nigga, you know how I be. Jersey young nigga, I'm that nigga, always been a G. Jumped up in a Hummer, he cocked it by 3. Told that bitch to bring that BMW back here to me. Ain't no playing games. And when it's time to get it in, I don't play with you niggas, I ain't got no friends. I be doubling up the codes to go up I-20 again. To bring back 20, the kilos, I'm gon' win. All them niggas hate a real hustler, I'm gon' get it though. I ain't worked a day in my life, you gotta feel me though. Chasing dough, every day a bitch wanna see me though. Say I'm living like she on my dick cause she love me though. I'm a type nigga that a nigga wouldn't step to. Keep a head on the hip in case a nigga rush through. Yeah, I got that money, keep 1,000 on me every day. Walk up in the club and you know what the DJ say. Sincere, I don't play, every fucking nigga day. I be going places that these niggas never seen a day. I'm in the Rolls Royce, I'm in the BM, I'm in the I8. Yeah, niggas gon' hate me cause they know how I'm gon' really be. I be chasing dollars that these niggas ain't gon' never see. I'm doing new shit every day, you know just how I be. Step into my lane, you niggas gon' see that I'm a G. And I'm so different than you. I know that niggas
I gotta stop hating on real nigga, man. You know why?
I'm getting to
if you only knew what I did in my life, you know why.
Me. Let's keep it true.
Let's keep it true.
Let's keep it true. Y'all already know what time it is. This your boy Gangsta Cap, and you already know what it is. I got the lowdown for the lowdown, and this is where it go down. Like, share, subscribe to the page, because this is the #1 spot on YouTube for on-air interviews and celebrity gossip. OMG, man, do I got some news for you today. If we ain't breaking it down, where they say we don't make the news, we just break this shit down. What it do, family? Jug in the motherfucking building. Shout out to all my mods out there, man. Y'all know how we fucking do. There ain't no show like the morning show. Ain't no show like the morning show. You feel me? Let me drop this link real quick. Just in case anybody want to hit the live. Y'all know how we do. Man, we got a lot of shit to cover, man. We had the Mike Tyson fight last night. We got Lil Durk finally in California, locked up. Probably ain't going to get no bail. Christy O'Connor is working her best. We got proof, y'all. We got proof. I'm going to show y'all video proof that Bricc Baby was responsible and gave the drop on Quando Rondo and Little Pop. And like I told y'all, it never fails. I was the first one to tell everybody that GoYo was going back to jail. Nobody wanted to believe me. Everybody thought I was on some bullshit and I was just talking. Well, it looked like your boy GoYo is back in jail. Remember what I said, y'all? I could play the video. I said I give GoYo to the end of November. Y'all remember that? It's November 16th. It's November 16th, y'all, and GoYo is back in federal custody. Remember, Gangsta Cat told you niggas first. J-Rock, what up? I told these niggas it was inevitable. And niggas thought didn't know what I was talking about. Said I'm just hating on a nigga. Said I was just hating on a nigga. Now your boy is back in jail. Kyron Peters is back in jail. Kyron is back in fucking jail because he let a nigga soup him up. Yeah, we're going to talk about that too. And your boy, P Diddy, y'all. Oh, hey, pay attention, y'all. Pay attention. It's mighty funny, y'all, that after I make my phone calls to MDC in Brooklyn, it's mighty funny after I made my phone calls to the district attorney in Brooklyn and I told them that he was making three-way calls. Y'all remember that live? Last week when I did the live calling MDC in Brooklyn, and I called the district attorney of New York in Eastern District, and I told him that your boy Sean Combs, P Diddy, is making three-way calls, and he's probably intimidating his witnesses through these three-way calls. Now all of a sudden, it's breaking news all over the internet. Now all of a sudden, it's breaking news. See, come on, man. Y'all niggas need to start giving me my motherfucking props. Y'all need to start giving Gangsta Cat his dues where they do. I'm the reason them victims is safe now. I'm the one that called the district attorney and told this nigga he doing three-way calls. Now everybody want to say, oh, P Diddy doing three-way calls. Let's get to it, y'all. Y'all know we got to get to it. Now P Diddy, three-way calls is intimidating. I'm telling you, y'all pay attention. Details emerges from Sean Combs' jailhouse phone calls. Intimidate. Now they trying to say that he doing exactly what I said. Y'all crazy. Let me show y'all something. Yeah. So look what it say, y'all. Everything that I fucking said, these niggas saying now. They literally took everything I said and they saying now. Everything I said, now they want to say. Come on, man. We knew that. They said last week on the day he was sued 9 times. Look, last week. That's how you get their ass, man. This how you get their ass, y'all. Look at this shit, y'all. Your boy Sean Combs is doing exactly what I said, y'all. He doing exactly what I said. He using his protégés. He using three-way calls from MDC in Brooklyn to intimidate his witnesses. Now, we all heard this nigga three-way calls on this channel. And on this channel. On this channel, we heard his three-way calls. So the fact that it took Gangsta Cat to call the DA. Y'all remember when I left that message and I called the DA. The fact that it took, bro, it's like your channel is dead without talking about. Bro, I don't want to talk about them niggas. Why do you want me to talk about them niggas? I don't talk about these niggas. They nobodies. I don't give a fuck about them. I don't know why you on my channel. If you on my channel waiting for me to talk about them, you might as well leave. If you on my channel waiting for me to talk about niggas that is not important in this world, then you might as well leave. This is a celebrity gossip channel. Let me say it again. This is a celebrity gossip channel. What the fuck wrong with these people? You see what they say? You see what they say? The bounce. The bounce. 101.1 the bounce. Celebrity gossip and interviews. Celebrity gossip and interviews. That nigga ain't no celebrity. I don't give a fuck about him. I don't give a fuck about him. Yo, let me block you too. Let me block you. Let me get you up out of here. Let me block this bitch, yo. Thank you. Let me get you up out of here. I'm tired of you coming over here asking the same damn question. Fuck about no motherfucker. Let me get you up out of here. Get you up out of here, man. Time for you to go. Get you up out of here. Nah, I don't give a fuck about her. She ain't telling shit. She ain't telling nothing. She getting on my damn nerves. That's what she doing. That's the only thing she doing. Is getting on my motherfucking nerves. Hey, all she doing ain't thinking about that shit. Take your bored ass somewhere, find you something to do. Go find you something to do, little mama. Hold up, let me see something real quick. You see something real quick. Oh, okay. Okay. Hold up real quick, y'all. And Bricc Baby going to jail, y'all. Bricc Baby, you tripping. Man, she woke up hating. You feel me? She up early as hell. Up early as hell, worried about what another nigga doing on his channel. Bitch, if you don't find you something to do with your time, if you don't find you something to do with your time, your boy Bricc Baby, y'all, might have fucked up, man. He fucked up and gave these niggas all the evidence. Peep game, y'all. Peep game. Peep game, y'all. Watch this.
Stop playing with a nigga, man. Check this out.
I don't want to play this nigga music. I'm not playing this nigga music. Hold up. Let me see something. Let me put y'all on game. Look at this nigga Bricc Baby did, y'all. This is how you know he set the nigga up, y'all. This was the day. See, this nigga forgot to delete evidence, y'all. Let me show y'all something. This nigga Bricc Baby forgot to delete evidence, y'all. This nigga forgot to delete evidence. Nah, Bricc Baby, he caught. He going to jail. Bricc Baby going to jail. Watch this, y'all. I'm about to show y'all something. Look what this nigga Bricc Baby did, y'all. Let me put y'all on game real quick.
What's wrong with you?
Let me show y'all what Bricc Baby. That's why these niggas. That's why I say clout will get you killed. Clout will get you killed, y'all. Remember when Keywan forgot to delete the evidence in the Mo 3 case? Remember when Keywan forgot to delete the evidence in the Mo 3 case and took them pictures with the money? Took all them pictures with the money? Y'all pay attention, yo. Y'all pay attention. We know Bricc Baby ain't never had no motherfucking money. Candy, what it do, Candy? Candy, what's up? We know Bricc Baby ain't never had no contract, ain't never been signed to nobody, ain't got no money. This is the same week. It's the same week Quando Rondo got set up, y'all. Pay attention, y'all. This is the same week Quando Rondo got set up at the Beverly Hills gas station in Beverly Hills Center in California. That same fucking week. Now your boy walking around with 50 racks. Watch this, y'all. Pay attention. They snitch on themselves. They snitch on themselves. Ain't this the smile of a nigga ain't never had no money before? Ain't this the smile of a nigga that ain't never had no money before? This how niggas act when they ain't never had no money. Look how niggas act when they ain't never had no money, y'all. This is the same week. The same fucking week. The same week. You think the feds don't know this? You think the Fed, my nigga, y'all better pay attention. This nigga, pay attention, my nigga. Pay attention, y'all. Come on, my nigga. This nigga ain't even got no job to pay him this type of money, my nigga. Pay attention. This nigga ain't even got no job to pay him this type of fucking money. This nigga don't even pay taxes. Nigga ain't got no 401k. You ain't robbed no bank, nigga. Ain't nobody just loaning you 50K. Y'all better wake up. Y'all better wake up. Y'all better wake up. If y'all don't see this, then what the fuck? If y'all can't beat this, my nigga. Look at this shit, my nigga. Y'all pay attention. Hold on, let me put my music on. I know what to do. I know what to do. I know what to do to cover that shit out. Let me show you how to do that.
Say got to clean this motherfucker.
This nigga ain't never had money before, and he said he got to clean it. The nigga ain't never had money before. He's so happy to have some money, my nigga. This nigga's so happy to have some money that he telling on himself. Come on, my nigga. Pay attention, y'all. This is the face of a nigga that never had no money. That's what this is. This the face of a nigga. Look at his smile. Look at his smile, my nigga. Y'all see that smile? This is the face of a nigga that never had no money. Never had no money, y'all. Never. Nigga ain't never seen this much money at one time. Pay attention. Nigga got, come on, you telling me these niggas ain't doing something to get, they ain't do that then? Come on, man. Come on, man. Remember, niggas who used to having money don't show they got money. Niggas that's used to having money ain't got to put it in front of the camera. It looked like they gave that nigga 20 bands. You see? How much you think he made for the drop? He got about 20 bands for the drop, maybe 25 just for snitching. Look, come on, my nigga. This the same week Quando Rondo got set up. The same week. Pay attention, nigga. The same week Quando Rondo got set up, he walking around with 25 to 30 stacks. Man, y'all better pay attention. This nigga snitched on his mother's fucking self. This nigga snitched on his motherfucking self. He snitched on his motherfucking self. This how these niggas be stupid. Bro, you can't show nowhere to the government where you received over 20-some thousand dollars, nigga. You can't show no lottery ticket receipt. You can't show no motherfucking payday loan. Nigga, that ain't no loan from the bank. That's why I say these niggas be stupid, bro. They don't be realizing that if you can't prove where you got the money from, nigga, they know you obtained it illegally, nigga. If you can't prove what you can't say, oh, my nigga gave me a stack. As I said, they gonna want to know where the money came from. They gonna want to know where the money came from. Hey, what do they say in every case? What do they say in every case, my nigga? Follow the money. Don't they? Oh, my nigga, he can't say that. We already seen it. He can't say it's prop money. He can't say it's prop money. We already seen it up close. He showed the money up close. He showed all the money while he's counting it, everything. Serial numbers and everything. He can't say it's prop money. He's dumb. The dude really lost his mind. Bro, and then, remember, Bricc Baby signed to OTF. Okay, let's show you. Let's show you. Remember, they so-called signed him to OTF, right? This same week. But y'all better pay attention. They fake signed him to OTF too. They fake signed him to OTF. Y'all remember that, right? Let me show y'all something. This was a year ago, y'all. Look. This was a year ago, y'all. Pay attention, y'all. Let me show y'all something. I told you, I'm always right. I'm always right, y'all. I'm always right. Watch this, y'all. I'm all right. Bricc Baby about to go to jail, y'all. Watch this, y'all. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Pay attention, my nigga. I'm always right. Big L, what it do? always right. Pay attention, y'all. Watch this.
He would be seen on social media flexing with bundles of cash. And
of course he
a new
was.
song with OTF artist C3, a track called Bricc Baby.
Yo, they love self-snitching.
C3 rapping, I heard they claim in 60, have them real hoods get at you. As well as rapping, they drop that location, we at your spot.
Dirk is charged with using lucrative record deals.
Speculation that Bricc Baby had actually been signed to Lil.
Look at, pay attention, y'all.
Media flexing with bundles of cash. And
of course he was.
A song with OTF artist C3, a track called Bricc Baby.
Yo, they love self-snitching.
C3 rapping, I heard they.
So now he doing songs with OTF artists after the shooting, and he got his money, and he so-called got set up. Little Pop got set up. Quando Rondo got set up. Bricc Baby doing songs with OTF artists. Bricc Baby got stacks of money, stacks of fucking money he ain't never had in his life before. Bricc Baby is saying that he signed to OTF. Y'all gotta make it make sense, man. Y'all better make it make sense. Y'all better make it make sense. He make it make sense. Look, y'all, pay attention.
He would be seen on social media flexing with bundles of cash. And
of course he was.
A song with OTF artist C3, a track called Bricc Baby.
Yo, they love self-snitching.
C3 rapping, I heard they come in 60, have them real hoods get at you. As well as rapping, they drop that location, we at your spot.
Dirk is charged with using lucrative record deals.
Speculation.
You hear that? You hear that, y'all? In the song that he made with OTF C3, your boy Bricc Baby say in the song, I heard they dropped the location to your spot. Y'all better pay attention, man. These niggas get in on their records, they tell on themselves, and they tell on themselves, bro. They knew, man, you know King Von put in work for that deal. Yeah. Yes. King Von and Lil Durk wasn't friends. King Von and Durk wasn't friends. What Lil Durk like to do is recruit little niggas that's getting out of jail that he know really on that time. That's what Lil Durk like to do. Them niggas told Lil Durk King Von was getting out of jail and he was a menace and he really bout that life. And they brought King Von to him. King Von is not even from O Block, y'all. Not even from O Block. Do y'all research. It hit different when you find out that King Von ain't even from O Block. It hit different, right? Make it make sense. He not even from O Block, y'all. What up, lady? Not even from O Block. So what's really going on? OTF Jam, he can't rap. Why did they go get him? Because he did 12 years and he just got out of jail doing 12 years. So let's put OTF Jam on. It's all about trying to portray an image. Let's go get the hardest and the realest niggas, put them on our team and make it look like we got niggas that's getting out of jail, like we got real gorillas and we got real thugs and shit. When all actuality, you niggas don't even know each other. Like think about it. It hit different when you find out that King Von ain't even from O Block. Like it hit different when you find out that King Von and Lil Durk didn't even know each other before him going to jail. Don't it hit different? Before this nigga went to jail on them attempted murder charges, they didn't even they were on opposite sides, didn't even know each other. It wasn't until he went to jail and niggas started telling him about King Von in Cook County. It wasn't until he went to Cook County and he was putting in that work in Cook County and niggas was like, yo, you know, it's a nigga named Devon Bennett. It's a nigga named Davon. It's a nigga named what's that nigga name? Oh, that nigga King Von, they call him in the hood. That nigga be getting that niggas. He a demon. Oh yeah, I need that nigga on OTF, man. I need that nigga on this side. That's how they do these niggas. What that some of these niggas say, man, I wasn't no rapper. Nigga, I was a jacker. Them niggas turned me into a rapper.
and that's why they get in trouble. They can just rap, they can flow, they do it around the way. Niggas is like, let me put you on. But in all actuality, these niggas is street niggas.
Look, Bricc Baby's a street nigga. He wanted to be a rapper. He ain't no fucking rapper. Trying to become a businessman. Bricc Baby always been setting niggas up. And then what y'all don't realize is Bricc Baby, like, you know, I tell y'all all the time, listen to a nigga when he talk, right? Bricc Baby tell y'all all the time in all his situations and conversations how he used to set people up. He talk about how when he was in Atlanta, they almost robbed Gucci Mane. He talks about all
people that you was around
that they was about to rob. Every situation that Bricc Baby talk about, it's about how he was about to rob somebody, how they almost set this person up. So you mean to tell me that a nigga that's used to robbing people and jacking niggas, you put them in California with the access to niggas that come to no jumper, rich niggas, and you don't think that he gonna be backdooring niggas? Nigga, he been backdooring niggas all his life. He been backdooring niggas all his life. Y'all, what do you think this nigga Bricc Baby gonna do? Make it make sense. Pay attention.
That Bricc Baby had actually been.
This nigga ain't never had no money in his life.
Signed to Lil Durk's OTF, he would be seen on social media flexing with bundles of cash. And
of course he
releasing a
was.
song with OTF artist C3, a track called Brick.
Yo, they love
the track
self-snitching.
C3 rapping, I heard they claim in 60, have them real hoods get at you. As well as rapping, they drop that location, we at your spot. We
Durk is charged with using lucrative record deals.
That Bricc Baby speculation that Bricc Baby had actually been signed to Lil Durk's OTF label just a month after the shooting, with an OTF affiliate jumping on this song with him, seemingly claiming responsibility.
A month after the shooting, y'all, they said Lil Durk signed Bricc Baby. Why did they start saying that? Why did they say that? Because you have to say where the money came from, right? I said a month after the little Pop got killed and Quando Rondo got set up, right? A month after that shit, they started spreading the rumors and telling the world that OTF signed Bricc Baby. The only reason they started doing that was because Bricc Baby was flashing the cash, flashing the money that they gave him to set him up. So now you got to portray it of why did he got this money? We got to make it look like we signed Bricc Baby, because we can't just make it look like we just gave him money. We can't. If you just give him money, then it's gonna look like that. What? That's conspiracy on murder for hire. So if y'all don't think this nigga gave a drop, y'all crazy. If y'all don't think, not only like it's a cold world when you get a drop and you go to the police to snitch on the niggas after you got the money and everything. My nigga, that's the ultimate back door. I'm telling you, these niggas think they be smarter than all these other niggas.
Because they scared they get in trouble.
Yeah, the nigga literally said, "I'm gonna give the drop on Quando Rondo, keep the money." Then after he got caught with the AR, he told everything he fucking knew. So not only did he get the money, but he also got to get off on his charge and tell, man, that's a win-win.
That's how these niggas be moving. That's exactly how they be moving. They do shit with you, you know what I'm saying, collect all the information, and they your homie watch it is okay. But as soon as they get into trouble that's going to jeopardize their livelihood, they quick to tell on other niggas.
Quick.
And they do it over and over again because they get let out and they come right back and they get more information. Now you become a CI. That's how it is.
Oh, yeah, he definitely a CI.
Oh, definitely.
They probably got wiretaps of that nigga on the phone. We probably talking about who the wiretaps. The wiretaps. The whole time it's probably this nigga. Y'all niggas gonna be find out when that nigga Bricc Baby disappear and he in private custody. Niggas be like, damn, where Bricc Baby disappeared to? Right before the trial, they put that nigga in private custody. I'm telling you, this is the new wave. My nigga, pay attention. He told on himself. Look what he said in the song. Look what he said in the song with an OTF member.
Ability for the deed. But Bricc Baby would duly.
So the record advance is really a payment for murder, huh?
The rumors about you signing to OTF. Is there anything
look
to
at
that?
Nah, man.
Could he look
at it. Look how he can't even look straight. Cam Capone asked this nigga, is there any rumors to the fact that you signed with OTF? Because everybody in California know you ain't got no job. Everybody in California know that your main means of income is no jumper, right? Nigga, Adam ain't give you all that fucking money. It's niggas walking around with stacks like this. Usually when they get what? Record deals, $100,000, $200,000 loans. Nigga, either you robbed the bank or you're selling drugs with some heavyweight niggas, cartel niggas, where you get 50 racks at one time because that's not what you're doing every day. That's not who you are, Bricc Baby. You ain't been a nigga with money, cash, always in the videos like Soulja Boy and all these other niggas who got money because they rappers. Nigga, you are an independent rapper who don't get no fucking money. You're an independent rapper who didn't get no money. You're an independent rapper who your claim to fame was going on Adam 22 show and telling them how you used to rob people in Atlanta. Then he not even from LA. He's from Atlanta. So you really think a nigga that's not even from LA give a fuck about snitching on LA niggas? Y'all better, pay attention, y'all. Yeah, G Glizzy, pay shit wild as fuck. And then look at the face he make when he asks if he signed the OTF. My nigga, the facial show tell everything. Body language tell everything, my nigga. Peep the nigga body language, y'all. Peep his body language. Watch this. Watch when he asks the nigga again.
Look at him.
Man.
Could he look any more suspicious?
Nah, man.
Could he look any more suspicious?
Anything
Look
to
at
that?
Uh,
So TF, is there anything
Look
to
at this.
that?
Nah, man.
Could he look any more suspicious?
I mean, it's OTF. We got in the works.
Him
Ain't
and
no lie.
You heard him? You heard him just tell on himself yet? You heard what he just told on himself? Me and OTF got something in the works. He just snitched on himself, y'all. Why would Lil Durk want to have anything in the works with you, Bricc Baby? You can't even rap. Think about it. Why would Lil Durk want to have anything in the works with you, Lil Durk?
I feel the same way when I seen that. Now you're trying to throw down that card because you see it working for old boy.
Oh, yeah, that money blew quick. That money blew quick. What was that, a year ago? 2 years ago? This was 2 years ago. This nigga didn't invest that money in nothing. He blew that money so fast, it's not even funny, y'all. And the same gun he went and bought with the money is the same gun the feds came and took from him so they can motherfucking get the information. Come on, man. Y'all got to pay attention, y'all. Come on. Why would there be something in the works with you and OTF? You're a nobody, my nigga. You're a nobody. Nigga, you rap on records with Adam 22.
Oh, stop.
This nigga did a song with Adam 22. You're a nobody, my nigga.
What did he do before? He was just a jack boy.
He was a jack boy in Atlanta. Came to Cali, called himself trying to be in Rolling 60s and act like he was a rapper. His rap career never worked out.
Adam 22,
then he finally gets on Adam 22, gets a job.
Based off of what you said.
And all based off of his stories of how he was in Atlanta jacking people. Like he done told a story talking about how he was in a studio with Gucci Man. They almost robbed Gucci Man. How they did something to the Migos. Like he always portrayed these stories that,
right, and
that nobody confirmed to be true.
Exactly. Nobody can verify these stories. And of course, probably the big people that's in there probably don't give a shit enough to come back and try to answer anything about it. So it just gets to fly. You get to tell them. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody can question it and find out any no receipts on it.
No receipts. But we know the truth. People really know the truth.
Why this shit started. First two the stories, you be like, all right, okay, maybe he out there doing business. Third and fourth, you probably like, okay, well, ain't nobody vouching for you. And that's a big thing in the street. Somebody got to vouch for your work. So if can't nobody vouch for you, it's like it didn't happen.
It's like it never happened. And the worst thing about this shit, this is the worst thing about it, y'all. Facial expression. Do you know they got people that can read people's body language?
It's a science.
Like they literally have people that all their job is to do is sit down, watch interviews, and tell me if he's giving off of a sense of truth, lying, deceitful, Like it's certain body languages and body movements that you do that when you lie.
Yeah.
And niggas don't even realize it.
It's crazy, you know why? And that's that test that they do is actually one of the most simplest. See, we get so used to lying, you don't even know when your body's changing from a good conversation to where you about to shift. So a person watching, people do it all the time on a small scale. You can watch somebody shift their eyes or their hand movements. So imagine a trained person. You're looking at this like, this is gonna be fun. This person doesn't even know that they're a pathological liar.
Bro, if I ask you a serious question, and you smile and start giving off facial remarks, and then you start touching body parts, it's because you're obviously don't know how to answer the question.
Right, because answer a question that you already know the answer to. You don't have to do all of that.
No, it just comes right out.
It comes right out. It's natural.
It's only when you have your thought process trying to figure out a way to lie that you start looking around. You start
to search for an idea, and you don't recognize that your body
is doing that.
Signals. So it's real easy for people to
easy. Let me show you. Like, pay attention. Look what his body language do right here, y'all. Look what this nigga body language do when he's asked the question if he's signing with OTF. He made a tired move. He grabbed his coat. His eyes went in circles. Watch this. Let me show y'all something.
To OTF, is there any
component
payment for murder, huh?
The rumors about you signing to OTF.
Now look, pay attention, y'all. Look at his eyes. They about to ask him. Cam Capone. Shout out to Cam Capone. Make sure y'all subscribe to Cam Capone on YouTube, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to Cam Capone News. Shout out to Cam Capone. Now, Cam Capone is about to ask this nigga right now. Look at his eyes. He about to ask him, is there any truth that you signed to OTF? Watch this nigga body language, y'all.
OTF, is there anything
look
to
at
that?
Nah, man.
Could he look at him?
Look, he grabbed his nose, grabbed the back of his coat. Look what he do. Grabbed his nose, grabbed the back of his coat.
He looked away.
He looked away. He grabbed his collar. Nigga, he's showing you every body language expression of I can't talk about that. I done fucked up. It's some shit going on that y'all ain't supposed to know about. Because when a nigga really getting signed, that's what they do. They happy to talk about, I got deals in the works with OTF. I got Def Jam looking. I got Def Jam looking at me.
Right, because that's the name of the business. That's what you're here for. Else you just sitting here putting lyrics to a fucking paper. You're here to network. So you want to tell people.
And the goal is to let people know who's after you. So what? You could create a bidding war, right? A bidding war. If I say OTF about to sign me, hopefully that'll make somebody else be like, ooh, why OTF trying to sign him? Let me go see his catalog and see what he got, right? You create a bidding war like that. Nigga asked him, is OTF in the works of signing him? And you can't discuss the deal and talk about the deal or even give correct body language towards it is because, nigga, the whole signing was never a sign. They told you, give us the drop. We'll give you $30,000. We'll put you on a song with somebody. He didn't even put you on a song with Lil Durk. He put you on a song with one of his up-and-coming artists, OTFC3. You see how the game is? Mm-hmm. Like I can't give you a song with me yet because it's gonna look too suspicious. Mm-hmm. How you get a song with Lil Durk so fast? Who the fuck is you? You a nobody. Mm-hmm. It's almost like a favor for a favor, right? Right. When Sean got out of jail, for doing that 10-year bid with P Diddy, what happened? He got $1 million deal, right? Mm-hmm. We never seen an album. Never heard an album. Everybody and their mama know that $1 million deal was payment, right? Payment for him going in jail. Sean got $100,000 for every year he sat in jail. P Diddy gave Sean $100,000 for every year he sat in jail. So, which came up to $1 million. 10 years, $1 million, right? So you telling me, my nigga, that niggas ain't smart enough to realize that this nigga gave a drop when the only reason that Quando Rondo was in California was to come to No Jumper? If Quando Rondo really wanted to, he could sue Adam 22. He could sue Adam 22 civilly because only reason Bricc Baby knew that Quando Rondo was coming to California and was going to be in California was because he was coming to do an interview with No Jumper. So Adam 22 is legally, he's civilly responsible for Bricc Baby because he's an employee.
He's an employee. So yeah, that's very true.
If I was Quando Rondo and I was Quando Rondo's camp, I would sue the shit out of fucking Adam 22. Because the only reason he came to California was to do a no jumper video, interview.
And and the only people that would know about his whereabouts
is niggas that's part of no jumper.
People that are there, and that's supposed to be business.
And this is what people fail to realize. Why did Quando Rondo think it was okay to check in with Bricc Baby? Want to know why?
Baby running around there acting like
he's rolling 60 like him. So I'm thinking you rolling 60 like me, right? Mm-hmm. And you work at the company that I'm coming to do an interview with at No Jumper. So why would I think that you would cross me? Mm-hmm. Y'all gotta pay attention.
From the same way.
Yeah.
He already trust me. He already gonna check in with me, and when
because he coming here
and he know I'm down here, so it's gonna be real easy.
It's easy for me to turn on him. Basically, it's easy for me to turn on him because you gotta come to the interview. And you think I'm rolling 60 with you. I'm rolling 60 with you. So it's, yeah, my dude, what's up, 60? What up, cuz? I got you, man. Anything you need, fuck these homies, my nigga. Da-da-da. So you thinking you really got one on your team, not realizing that this nigga really want to be on Durk team. He really want to be a BD. See, Durk a BD. You see what I'm saying? He really want to be a BD. You don't want to be a 60 because if you was a 60, you show loyalty to your 60 member. No, you showing loyalty to the BDs. Lil Durk and OTF. Why? Because you want to get put on. You want to get put on so bad. Telling y'all niggas, pay attention. Niggas a snitch on theyself. Let's finish the video, y'all.
You more suspicious?
I mean, it's OTF. We got in the works.
Him and Quando was part of the same gang. It's in LA, Bricc. It's in LA.
However, Bricc Baby would continue to drop songs like the track Murder Dance with I Swear Vezo, where he raps,
the FBI don't got
100 bands to my murder man. I prepaid.
I'm telling you, man. These niggas snitch on themselves, bro. They snitch on themselves, y'all. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. My nigga T-Pain said, like Brandy said, they just want to be down. I just want to be down. And what you do? Yeah, they just want to be down, my nigga. Let's keep it real, bro. You can see what's going on. That's why I tell these niggas, they make it so easy, my nigga. It's not hard, bro. Like really, bro. It's not hard to peep what the fuck is going on. Like, that's why I'm like, I look at these FBI agents, these police investigators, and they really laugh. Because they like, bro, this investigating got so easy now. My nigga, you out here, my nigga, niggas would rob banks and never show the money. Like, think about it. Niggas would hit licks and never show the money.
You do your stuff in silence. Ain't nobody supposed to know. They're just supposed to see how you move. They ain't supposed to know how you move. And that's what these niggas is done. They want to tell everybody everything. They want to show everything. You know what I'm saying? They know you a regular rapping nigga, but you showing bands and bands and bands, right? Like stacks, like you sit behind a fucking office. And of course there's going to be questioned. Where that nigga get that money from?
At one time.
What he doing? Because I know this nigga and he in the streets and he ain't getting money like that. So it make niggas start looking at shit.
And that's another thing people don't understand. These police officers, these FBI agents, they know our level of income, my nigga.
Come on, they underpaid their damn self. You think they looking at you with stacks of money like you getting it? Fuck out of here. Stop.
They know our level of income.
Stop. They on payroll themselves for real shit. And they gonna look at you knowing that you don't do real shit day in and day out, but you got stacks of money.
My nigga, they know how much the nigga get paid at No Jumper. This is what people gotta understand. They know the IRS, man. This is what people don't realize. When you showing stacks of money, right? That's an IRS red flag. That's an IRS red flag because the IRS know the IRS could check your bank account 90% of the time you ain't got one. Mm-hmm. Then the IRS gonna also say when the last time he paid taxes, what was his income last year? They're gonna look at his tax return with his income. He ain't had 30,000 last year at one time.
Right.
So now you looking at these videos and you saying, okay, this nigga saying he got all his money, right? where you get it from.
Right.
My nigga, if you put $5,000 in the bank, the IRS red flag it.
Yes.
Anytime your account is over 5,000, the IRS red flag it, my nigga. Anytime you put $5,000 or more.
Because they ain't getting a piece of that. So they want to know where you getting it from. Because remember, they take a little piece of their shit off the top anyway. Right? So if you getting money that they don't know is being accounted for, they feel like you robbing them. Right? So they want to know, what's your tax return? Oh, the nigga ain't got no job. Oh, he just started working this year, but he only making $40,000. So why he got?
He's showing all this money on the internet. He's showing all this money on the internet, but he don't file taxes at the end of the year.
Okay, fine. So because there's protocol for that, right? Because they gonna still come and get you, right? So, but they watching and they know that
now we wait till January, see if he filed taxes again. I guarantee you he didn't file taxes on that 30 bands that he received from OTF.
Independent contractors, hell no, they ain't doing none of that.
So now you got to put it into the FBI hands. Now the FBI do they research.
Some legals going on.
Now they lock you up for a gun.
Because we got to start finding. We got to get to the bottom of where this money's coming from.
That's the only reason why they come after you and lock you up for bullshit. Because when you don't realize that when they locking you up, they sole intentions is do what, Kimmy? To see where that money came from. They don't give a fuck about the gun. They know that you did something to receive that 30 grand, and we gonna figure out what it is. So 90%
of the time, if you look at his video, it's not like they're showing some new business. That's why the smart businessmen try to create or wash their money in some sorts of way. They look at you uneducated niggas standing in between cars holding stacks.
And they got not one
figure out who got took out for this, because you dumb niggas cannot do this.
You niggas ain't doing no investment deals.
No. So where do you get this? Somebody is gone on the streets, and we need to figure out who got knocked.
And then your dumb ass start talking about OTF, start talking about the deal, and then we link you to the Quando Rondo. Oh, Quando Rondo did get shot in California. Who's OTF? Lincoln, California. Oh!
And then what else do they do? Because now they've already let you know they keep their ear to the streets. They watching vlogs, YouTube. Why? Because that's where you guys are going to. Instagram, Facebook. Because y'all got to show and tell every fucking thing. So now they just corroborate the story based off of the shit that you give them. And then you go to jail and you talking about, oh yeah, they came and got me. No, nigga, you took them in.
You made them come get you. You gave them every opportunity to come and get you. Come on, man. Come on, stop playing. Stop playing, man. Y'all wanted this shit to happen. That's why this shit happened. Now, babe, how long did I give before GoYo went back to jail? I said at the month at the most, right?
Yeah.
That nigga got locked up by the feds. Locked up by the feds, y'all.
By the feds?
Yeah. Remember, he was on federal parole.
Yeah, I remember.
Remember, I said you can't do what you doing on the internet, and you know that you already under federal watch, my nigga. Remember I said that, y'all? I said that shit. I said I give GoYo how long? What did I say? I said I give him a month, 2 weeks. I said 2 weeks to a month. I said 2 weeks to a month, y'all. GoYo didn't last a month. They came and got this nigga in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. That video that he did was in the beginning of November. That interview he did on Say Cheese was at the end of October, before Halloween. You understand what I'm telling y'all? A certain way these crackers expect you to live when they put you on parole. You understand?
But they know they give you that expectation knowing that you can't do it no way because you don't have your brain together. They know you're gonna come back and do the same shit, and they ready and prepared to violate you.
Like think about this, y'all. Like real talk. These people let this man out with 3 years left of time he had to do, bro. You know what I'm saying? GoYo, Mr. Kyron Peters had 3 years left. The average person that got 3 years left of Fed time left on him, gonna get out of jail, be quiet. You're not gonna see him. They not gonna make too many public appearances. They gonna do their little interviews on big stations. You're not gonna see them that much. They gonna drop their music, right? And they gonna be fucking quiet. The last thing a nigga with 3 years on papers, parole papers, is gonna do is create conflict, fights, create a war. This nigga GoYo posted on his Instagram. Let me show y'all what sent the nigga back to jail. It wasn't the video of him standing at the corner. Remember, he made the video of him standing at the corner. Where you at? Come on. Let me tell you what got the nigga sent back to jail. This nigga posted a video of a whole bunch of little niggas at the corner on Troop Ave in Fort Worth holding guns. Ooh, no. Holding guns. And these little niggas was talking about CJ Casino, where you at? Oh my God. Where you at, CJ Casino? Where you at? And GoYo got on the camera and said, yo, you don't need to worry about me. My little niggas looking for you.
Oh my God. So like basically saying it's not me, it's gonna be these little niggas. But in all actuality, you ain't even supposed to be around this shit.
And you in rioting.
Right, inciting
a riot. Right. And you're on federal parole. Right. So now the police is looking at this shit and saying, y'all let this motherfucker out? Yeah. We didn't have this problem before again. While this nigga was in jail, we didn't have no little niggas on the corners talking about where you at. Shit under control. The gang war in Fort Worth was damn near under control. They didn't have no OGs like GoYo telling them niggas go do this and do that. And we coming, my nigga GoYo, all you did by doing that video on the corner was excite the little niggas to say, oh, it's time to turn the fuck back up.
And now they finna get their ass back in trouble. If they want still getting into petty shit on the street already. So everything,
remember I said everything he said he wasn't going to do on Say Cheese, he went right back and did. And guess what I said? I thought he was smarter than that. Why? Because what did he say on Say Cheese to Sean Cotton? Nah, nigga, I'm not doing that shit. That's going to have me back in jail. Right. That type of shit right there, I can't show all my life. Right. I can't show all my life.
He should have stuck to that shit.
What are you doing by going on Instagram on live and showing your beef with CJ Casino, showing real life? Right. What are you doing by showing them kids with guns and reposting videos of little kids with guns on Troop, showing your real life? You are on federal parole in real life, my nigga. This is what these niggas forget. You on federal parole in real life. Nigga, you can't afford to act. Even if you acting, even if you playing a character, nigga, you can't afford to play a character because these white people, nigga, look at that character GoYo as a threat. They don't like that character GoYo, nigga. You fucked up as soon as you came out. So it was nothing for these white people to say, oh yeah, we're going to throw his ass right back in jail. That's why I told y'all, nigga, when they sit you at the parole board and they ask you these questions and all them people sitting up there, he wasn't acting like that. So now you go back and look at his parole video. That's what I want to do. I want to go get his parole video, my nigga. I want to get GoYo's parole video. It's public records. I'm gonna get his parole video, y'all. We're going to FOIA request GoYo's parole video and see how he acted in that parole video. I guarantee you he was acting. He had his, my nigga. I think y'all forget. When GoYo in jail, he wear bifocals. When he get out of jail, you don't see that nigga with no bifocals. Let me say this again, y'all. When GoYo is in jail, he wear bifocals and look like a nerd. When he get out of jail, he refused to put on glasses.
All about an image.
That tell you all about your character right there, my nigga. When you go to jail, you get humbled. You have to become who you really are. When you get out of jail, you get back in character and become something you not. This nigga walk in the streets blind. Nigga, you wear glasses, bifocals. Nigga, you walk in the street blind.
Charleston White told you when you go to jail, you start praying. Because you do. You get humbled. You be like, damn, I was having so much fun on the outside. My bad. Now you got to deal with all this shit. Now I'm back in. Then you put the glasses on because you got to see clear. Right? You got to get this shit back together so you get the fuck on out. But then when you get out, you do the same shit. You take the glasses off and you can't see clearly. You back on that same dumb
Let me show y'all a picture of GoYo in jail. Let me show y'all how GoYo look in jail.
Just put on a suit and start.
He should have came out. He started activist.
Right? Okay.
He should have came out and did exactly what Charleston White said to do. Start being an activist.
You start getting on Rollo. Take your money and start putting back into the communities that y'all were destroying. You know what I'm saying? So that you get looked at in a different light.
They don't want to do that. They don't want to do that.
Like, make the hood good again. Clean it up. So when you outside, you ain't walking amongst trash. These niggas got too much time on their hands, and that's why they ended the president.
Too much time. He let a nigga get that nigga fucked off, man. You know what it was. I ain't no dummy. Like I said, you play this internet game, you're gonna get internet surprises. And the feds hit that nigga with an internet surprise. Oh, you thought that shit was cool what you was doing. Watch this. They found any reason to get that nigga, man. Hey, we need you to come to court. Oh, what I gotta come? He should have knew when they told that nigga to come to court, he was going to jail. Hold up. Where this pick at? Try to show y'all, man. See, this the shit they don't want y'all to see. This how the nigga look in jail, man. Oh, let me see if I can see this. Get this pic bigger. Okay, here we go. We do it like that. Let me do it like this. Watch this, y'all. Let me show y'all the difference how these niggas do, bro. Look how these niggas do, bro. Look how these niggas do, man. You see that, man? That's not the nigga we saw when he got out of jail. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's not the GoYo we saw when he got out of jail, y'all. Pay attention to these niggas, man. Pay attention to these niggas. They don't do what they do in jail when they get out of jail. In jail, this nigga was reading. In jail, this nigga had his bifocals on. He was an upheld in federal citizen.
You trying to get out?
My point. But when you get out, we never see you with no glasses ever. We never seen this man with no glasses when he got out.
Board be tired of being fooled. They know how this works. They know once y'all get in here, everybody behave, and people will do it for a long time. Niggas be sitting down for 20 years and behaving, get right out and go get the nigga that got them put in there in the first place. Like what? That was just to get out.
Look. Look at him here. And look at him here. Mm-hmm. If he would have came out like this, he probably wouldn't be acting like this. Nigga, sometimes you need to keep that same image that you got when you in jail to when you out of jail, my nigga. Sometimes you got to keep that same image. You get out of jail and get right back into character mode.
Because they don't know how to speak to their conscience. Everybody got the good and bad side. We all got it. Some people talk to the good side way more. Some people talk to the bad side way more. You got to balance this shit out because you got to be able to maneuver in this industry where you got to make money. You got to maintain an image, but you got to keep your nose clean. So how do you do that? You got to figure that shit out. Whatever works best for you. You got to separate yourself from the bullshit. and just get to the bag. These niggas lose focus on the bag and get back on reputation.
Ain't no way in hell, y'all, that I would have got out of jail. Yeah, I want some coffee. Ain't no way in jail that I would have got out of the jail and reverted back to the same nigga that got me in jail. Not when all I got to do now is sit back and make music. Niggas already know who the fuck I am. All I got to do is sit back, make music, my nigga, and find new artists. Nigga, I would have started my company, look for new artists, and build my shit.
I don't understand how people let other people trick them out their position. You know what I'm saying? Especially after being in prison, being in the comforts of home, couldn't nobody tell me shit. No. And I wouldn't care about what nobody else had to say about me neither. Because I ain't trying to go back to there eating that nasty ass food and sleeping on an uncomfortable ass beds with a bunch of niggas. But you want to know something? Right. So how you come out here and
you want to know what though?
Send you back.
I'm gonna keep it real with you, and I ain't gonna lie to you niggas. I think GoYo is Fort Worth's Lil Jay. Lil Jay. Every city got a Lil Jay, my nigga. You know Lil Jay, the Wolverine from Chicago, the nigga that be getting caught in PC on cameras doing sexual shit with niggas in jail.
Oh no! Oh that guy?
Yeah, the nigga with the dreads that was on Say Cheese. Y'all know Lil Jay, the nigga that's always getting caught on camera in PC with motherfucking funny bunnies. I think GoYo is Fort Worth's Lil Jay. He the Lil Jay of Fort Worth. And that's why that nigga can't stay out of jail. It's something in jail that he like. You
really got a question.
It's something in jail that these niggas be wanting to get back to. Right. I'm telling you, bro. Because if they tell you ain't all you got to do is not do drugs and you can stay out of jail and get all the pussy you want.
Right.
Who gonna choose drugs to go back to jail over pussy? Think about that. Who gonna choose drugs and violence when you've been, like my nigga, you've been away from pussy for 3 years, 4 years. Think about it. You've been away from your girl for 4 years. You've been away from your children for 4 years.
That's probably what she's saying.
And part of your conditions is you can't do no drugs. You gotta stay away from felons. You can't get into no trouble, right? Mm-hmm. You telling me you can't do that? You telling me you can't stop drinking? You can't stop smoking weed? You can't stop doing the shit that's going to cause you to put you right back in for another 3 years? Then that means there's something in there that you would prefer to have than what's out here. Right. You see what I'm saying? Because I like pussy. I like sleeping next to women. Niggas that like sleeping next to women and niggas that like niggas like fucking, nigga, they'll stay in the house and be quiet, nigga. You won't see these niggas before you allow you get right back into the same shit.
Right, those niggas those are usually the niggas that was like one and done, did something because they was trying to get some money, get put away. Now they home. They realize I've been away.
My nigga, it only take a nigga one time.
Exactly. I ain't going back. So to constantly go back, I've never understood.
My nigga, it only take a nigga one time to go to jail and do a real bid. I ain't talking about them 6 month bids. I ain't talking about them 8 month bids. Right. I'm talking about when a nigga go to jail for 2 or 3 years, away for pussy for 2 or 3 years.
Right. Everything you knew before.
Man, nah, nigga, ain't no way in hell, nigga. It's gotta be something in there that you like.
That don't leave the house. When they come in, you like, oh, you want to go out with me? The nigga's like, nope. Nope. Yeah. Oh, you want to do something? Nope.
Nigga, you
ain't leaving this motherfucker.
You be scared to move.
Right.
My nigga, when I first got out of jail, I was scared to move. You remember, you start eating the same way like you in jail. You don't want to go out of the house. Nigga, I'd rather sit and play the video game and sit in front of my TV. Nigga, you know trouble can land you back in jail for 3 years. You know the wrong situation can land you back in jail for 3 years.
You don't want to be in nobody else's situation and you get fucked over. So you just stay by yourself.
So you mean to tell me that you can make me believe, y'all, because I can't believe it. Y'all can make me believe that this nigga just decided to just say, oh, I'm going to keep smoking, keep drinking, and I know I'm going to get checked. I know they going to do a drug test. I know I'm going to have to go to court. Come on, my nigga. Then you obviously don't give a fuck. You missed something in there. Somebody didn't call you, my nigga. My nigga, especially when the nigga get out of jail, he's still receiving phone calls from niggas in jail. He one of them type of niggas that's probably still receiving phone calls from niggas in jail. I miss you, my nigga. Man, I wish you was still here. It ain't been the same since you left the feds, my nigga. Ah, man, damn, man, you making me feel bad. You don't make me violate, nigga. Don't make me violate, nigga. I can't be back up in there. These niggas do be having whole relationships.
That's true. I mean,
my nigga, old boy said it that was locked in jail. He said, yo nigga go to jail, you be surprised these niggas go. Because remember, you got to remember, these niggas don't be in the front yard with everybody. They a high profile celebrity. So they go to PC with who? All the funny bunnies.
Oh, because you gotta keep them.
You gotta keep them away from the regular population.
And what do?
So when you in PC with all
start to repeat.
We start that.
Unfortunately, your brain can't decipher this shit no more.
Tell them.
And you just say fuck it.
Tell them.
That's it. No, that's exactly.
My nigga, every video that we see a Lil Jay that they come out, because they just showed another video. Another video just came out last week, and he holding his girl, holding one of the funny bunnies, touching them, and I'm like, bro, this nigga's having fun in his PC. The PC that he's in, he's got all the women he wants. Some of them got fake. Did he? So imagine how this nigga living.
It's like they have a trans unit.
Yeah, but it's basically what they do. They put them in the PC.
Oh, that's fucked up. You know why? Because to me, that's a mind fuck. That is a complete mind fuck to people who get into certain situations. And you have that ideology that this is a male, just like me, right? But the physical starts to look less, especially if they've gone through transformation. Their actions are not masculine. You know what I'm saying? So now to a person who, if you're there for 6 months to a year, you probably ain't got I ain't fucking with y'all, right? But when you realize you're going to be in here, you start looking as this is a woman, you know what I'm saying? Or this is my companion, because y'all are talking on intimate levels, telling you deeper secrets. Y'all ain't got shit else to do, right? And now this man that switches his ass and is like more feminine, if your judgment goes down, that's a real messed up situation. And then you don't never get out, because now you start to become attracted to what you think you like.
And then you start coming back,
right? And now you're trying to maintain a status out here, but in all reality, your heart is now sitting inside. Listen, do y'all time, get the fuck out.
Hold up, dude. but that's the point. Just like, remember, we said the same thing about Lil Jay, y'all. Remember, Lil Jay got out and went right back.
Because it was somebody like it.
We found out why. Them videos when he first came out the first time wasn't hitting the internet. We didn't know why. We was like, damn, Lil Jay locked up again for a gun. And we was like, damn, bro. We was like, yo, Lil Jay locked up again for a gun. This nigga just got out. Why would you jeopardize that? You making money on interviews with Say Cheese and all this. He dropped music. All of a sudden, when he go back to jail, all them videos start coming out of showing what he doing in jail. Start making sense. Oh, goddamn, his girl in there. Nigga, he connected to something in there more than he is on the outside. So why would the fuck he want to get out? Nigga, he trying to get back to that, whatever he got in there that's doing 20. He got something in there that's doing 20.
Right, because ain't nobody living like that. And that's just the truth.
Trina, what up, Trina? So keep it real. Y'all got to understand. Niggas who don't like jail don't keep going to jail. Niggas that keep going to jail don't mind going to jail because they know when they go to jail, they live better in there than they live out here. In there, they could be who they really are. See, in jail, a lot of these niggas can actually be who they really is.
Because the public eye is not on you. You know what I'm saying? It's just between the niggas that's in here. And if somebody starts talking, we can always say, that's a liar. That's, you know what I'm saying? I got my niggas that vouch for me. Well, yeah, you're going to vouch because they all fucking the same way too.
But and you in there with a whole bunch of niggas that's like you. So you got to understand. I wouldn't be surprised if every time Yayo go back to jail, it's something in there that he likes. He has somebody back in there he fucking with. Because the regular nigga, my nigga, people always said the same thing about GoYo they said about Lil Jay. That's been the rumor going around Fort Worth for a long time, that he had a little sugar in his tank, that he twisted a little different. So maybe that's why he showed that little gangster image, why he portrayed that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people portray that because they don't want people to see the softness and that sweet shit. Because if you could really see the sweetness in him, my nigga. You can see how he smack his lips when he talk. You can see he like, man, and you can see the damn nigga, you can see the nigga talk with his hands and snap his fingers and shit. You can see it.
Everybody wearing masks.
That's why I said these niggas, and then I watch these niggas fight. He got, you know, when these niggas fight and they fight like that.
Yeah, they fight like that. I don't, you know,
they fight like that.
Fight videos today ain't fight the videos before. Some of these young people will get their ass whooped on with the shit they got. So it all looked funny to me. And nobody looked like they really getting ready to square up. We watched the fight last night. 2 niggas, right? You know what I'm saying? You be seeing everybody, they get out and their arms is all out here. And it looked like they getting ready to fucking dance. Like, so I don't even, that ain't no fight.
T-Pain and Lil Jay having a blast in there. That nigga skipping, smiling, playing grab ass, kissing niggas. Yo, I swear to God, all these niggas on some Lil Jay shit, man. It's more Lil Jay niggas than we know. I'm telling you. You don't see, my nigga, think about this shit. You don't see Soulja Boy going to jail?
No, that's what I'm saying.
My nigga, think about this shit. Soulja Boy just took this nigga on a national tour around the United States. This nigga ain't never been able to do shit like that by himself. Never went on tour by himself. GoYo ain't never went on tour by himself. So a nigga took you on tour with him so you could open up the shows for him. Mm-hmm. And you come back to Fort Worth and you going to jail? You arguing with local niggas? This is what I'm talking about. Like you arguing with little CJ Casino.
Right, but that's how you know some people ain't ready to go to the next level.
Thank you.
And that's why they don't go to the next level, because there is a criteria. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that the niggas up there ain't doing the same stupid shit. Not to this caliber.
No, the niggas up there arguing with niggas up there.
Right.
Drake is arguing with niggas like Rick Ross. Right. Drake is arguing with niggas like Kendrick Lamar.
Right, but niggas that's already made it.
Yes.
Right? So their beef is just entertainment beef. It ain't but the same. You do not see them walking around their old hood or their mansion neighborhoods calling out other fucking rappers. It's not going to happen. Why? Because that fucks up your bag. When you are in jail, you can't get to the bag. And if you chasing the bag as much as you say you are, then you out there handling your business. Mm-hmm. Really, these niggas like to stay broke. They like to stay in jail and away from their families. It's easier. I told you the other day, it's harder to be a responsible person than it is, because you have to look at this shit and be like, why do people fuck their lives over? You can't just keep saying it's an addiction, it's this, because you guys really fuck your lives over to the point to where y'all are depression and you don't want to live no more. So you got to say, why are you so afraid? Because it's a lot easier to just not do shit and stay where you fucking are. Because if you do the things you're supposed to do, it's a lot of responsibility on your shoulders. And a lot of niggas can't carry that. They say they can because they can carry the hood, but you can't take the hood but so far. But when the responsibility get real and you got to get to the next level and really show what you about, they can't do it. They get scared and they buckle up and they go after stupid shit that's back on the street where it's not relevant. Because ain't nobody talking about these niggas other than us, right? Right? Because you ain't going to turn on TMZ and see that shit. They going to top, probably, if they get the story, they going to drop it, move along to the next new nigga. What is happening?
Feel good to me.
No. That's what I'm saying. You doing shit that's not relevant to your business.
And none of them niggas got no business though.
But you can't get to the
only thing these niggas, bro.
Get past the block.
If YouTube stop paying today, if YouTube said I'm stopping the monetization program,
this shit would be clean.
Most of these local rappers would not be local rappers no more.
We wouldn't know who they are.
We wouldn't know who the fuck they are. This is what I'm saying. We wouldn't know who they are no more.
Nothing. Music, nothing.
Because the only paycheck these niggas get is a YouTube paycheck. Mm-hmm. These niggas ain't getting no show money. You don't, my nigga, think about it. You don't hear these niggas doing no shows, getting booked for no birthday parties. No, nothing. They're not getting booked for no venues.
Social media just allows you to be an influencer or popular. And as long as you're popular and you're bringing in the traffic to these to these sites, they'll monetize you for it. But at the end of the day, when you look at it and you look at these niggas' resume, they're fucking nobody.
Nobody's.
But we following them because they popular.
No, because we like their song on YouTube. Because they song went viral. We think he's see, and this is why the rap game got so watered down. Because a nigga could have one hit song on YouTube, and then now you think he's on a level as Drake because now everybody want to book him for 2 months because it's a 6 to 8 week run.
Yeah.
So now everybody want to book you for a show, and now everybody falling with this nigga because he had one good song, and he's nowhere near on the level of a Drake, of a consistent rapper in the industry, right? And now you get picked up by a label who put you on, which is only a loan, and then put you in the red that you'll never recoup, right? And then now we have another watered down YouTube artist.
That's it.
And then after 8 weeks, and after the show stop, he's just getting paid off of YouTube.
Right.
And the YouTube money, 80% is going to back to the loan, 20% is going back to your pocket.
Right. So we just really supporting broke niggas.
Broke niggas. That's why that's why every time they show you how they really live, you be like, damn.
Oh, he must have just got that. That's why ain't no furniture in there. They must have just moved in.
Why the house so small? Right. Oh, why these niggas spend more money on leasing cars than they do on buying property. Right. These niggas don't have no land. They don't own no store.
Well, these niggas are not built for stability.
I wish
they go back and forth.
I wish they do a statistic. They need to do a statistic and take all the artists, right? All the artists from all the artists, take all the artists and do a statistic on who has businesses, who own houses, who own land. And I mean, that's in their name, not company name. Because we find out that a lot of these people be like, oh, I own my house, but it's in your company, it's in the record label name. And you don't own shit. They just allow you to live there. They allow you to live there as long as you making the money. You don't own a motherfucking thing. So I would love them to do an actual statistic to see how many of these motherfuckers actually own it? How many own something?
Right. Probably not very. And if you're talking about at the bottom here, like the local rappers to these
all of them,
majority probably
all
not,
of
because them. Some of them haven't even left the streets. What are you talking about owning property? Like, so that's a joke right there, because you're going to talk about owning property for like your A and B listers, maybe even some of your C and Ds. But these guys down here don't even make the alphabetical cut. Because like I said, they're just popular in their state. And social media allows you to pass it around easily. That doesn't mean they're making a bag. That means that they're still in front of their fucking block making these videos and they're getting, recognition. That doesn't mean that they can afford or even have the thought process to go out and buy something. Niggas that have that mindset start to move a little bit differently, right? And they change their life and you can see it. They're not the same olds. Like these guys that's out here is just niggas that have access to the internet and they make music. They're not real fucking artists. They just making music. And that's what it is. And they just get to be popular on the internet. And because the younger crowds like that fast shit and they spread it out like wildfire, that's why the industry comes in and they look at him, oh, yeah, he's popping right now. Let me get a little bit of him. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, make my money for the next 2 years. And then that's it, because he ain't going to be able to pay me no fucking money. They already know. These are business people looking at you as a product. They're not looking to invest in you so that you can come back and help them. No, they don't want your fucking help. They use you for exactly what you are so they can make their money. And then you figure it out from the bottom. And a lot of these times they know you're not going to figure it out because we just got you off the street. We just got you off the street. That's it. If I go get someone right now on the street and I dress you up, clean you up, feed you for the day, take you around, there's no guarantee that you're not going to go in this nice outfit I just got you and sit right back on the block, right? Because your mentality isn't,
do.
But I'm talking about your mentality doesn't change because I clean you up. You the same motherfucker. Now the person that I clean up and they recognize that they could fucking shine, they start moving differently, right? Right? They start getting, because I ain't trying to go back, sit over there. Somebody cleaned me up. So I'm trying to get it. These niggas ain't ready to get cleaned up. They like being dirty on the block. And they end up back in jail. And they accomplish nothing. Nothing. Because being in jail doesn't allow you to be free to create a business. To have any money.
You can't even take care of your business affairs while you're in jail.
Your family is gone. Your girl is gone. She left raising this. And she's watching you as well as your kids constantly go back in and out. So as a woman, I start to question, does this nigga really love me? You damn sure ain't loving my kids because my nigga would be right here.
It's almost like the nigga got out of jail and said, damn, you was doing all this while I was gone. Because remember when his baby was just born when he went to jail. That's one. So now while you in jail this last 3 years, you get out, your baby damn near going on 4. Right. Guess what? When you go back for the next 3 years, she gonna be 7. So it's basically niggas get out and don't want to do them daily do. That's why I swear to God. Remember, Tony Wilrich said it's a rapper in Fort Worth that he fucked with. And if people knew, they would be surprised.
You never know.
I really think that rapper is GoYo. I'm telling y'all better pay attention. Niggas don't keep going back to jail for nothing. They don't.
I definitely think it's up for conversation. We need to know some real shit on the other side. What is so good behind these walls that make these niggas constantly, even after you get out?
The police showed us. They giving us the tapes now. They trying to tell y'all, like, look what your favorite rapper do when he go to jail. Right. Half of these niggas that's rappers in the industry ain't who you think they are. Anyway. We already finding that out. They have fun at the Diddy parties. Yeah. So now we seeing, they're giving us a first-hand look at the videos. These niggas go to jail. Basically, let me put y'all on game. If y'all think these funny bunny women look good on the outside, nigga, they look good. It's more of them in jail that's fly as shit. Come on. I ain't even being funny. No, I'm talking about they in there doing their hair. They got nothing but time.
That's why I feel like it's entrapping. Some of them are looking better than actual females. And females learn their traits from them. If you don't understand, Beyonce's dancer, choreographer could be a male. And he's showing her how to drop it low. A lot of them are, right? Because they dance. They've created the mannerisms of a woman. So women look back to a man who has now female traits for how to really be a woman. That's the problem that's going on.
What nigga RuPaul? Niggas was going to RuPaul.
Has showed plenty of real women.
How to be women.
And I'm just saying, I'm going to say cis women because that's what it said. Feminine women who are born with the genitalia, how to be women. That's just the life that we live in. We see it.
RuPaul done taught more people than thousands.
Exactly. So when you get around a man who has spent his whole life feminizing and looking like to a person who thought they were straight, as old boy from Family Matters, your brain will get so tricked because with the wigs, the BBLs and implants, it ain't no different from the women going to get it. So now you're looking at it and you're confused your damn self because you like, damn, she bad. She went and got a fat ass. And she looked good in the face. And ain't nobody gonna know. 90% of the ones that's in there, you don't even know are trans. And you've watched them over the years transform, but you didn't know because she looked like a little feminine in the beginning.
Niggas didn't know Sydney Starr. When Sydney Starr first was all over World Star Hip Hop, and because you remember, people don't, if you watch World Star Hip Hop from the beginning, you remember how they had the videos and then they had the World Star Chicks. Yeah. And the World Star Chicks, they would do their videos and they would dance to music and they would shake their butts. And that's how they had a lot of chicks would go like from being the uncut. They would go from being a world star girl to a porno star. A lot of chicks went from being a world star chick to doing porno. That's how Sydney Starr got famous. She was a world star chick doing dancing. Nobody knew when she was a world star chick that she was a man. Nobody.
But what I'm saying is check out the Sydney Starr then versus now. She's transformed so much when she was sitting on no jumper that now your eyes, what I'm saying is men are attracted, just like women are attracted to what you see, right? Now, if you start changing right before my eyes, I'm starting to question what I'm looking at and am I really attracted? That's the same thing he went through for a long time. He's seen Sydney. He probably seen her when she still kind of looked mannish. Now Sydney got her surgeries. She's even changed her genitalia according to her. So as far as he's looking at, he's got a whole bitch. He's got a whole bitch. And she bad, according to him. You get what I'm saying? So you're not looking at it as a man anymore. Because you can go through so many transformations as a man, come out and look like a female. They're around you every day. And some people you don't even know have had a change. They looked feminine as a child and now they've got makeup on and you can't tell. Some of them still walking around with mustaches. You can tell the difference between that. But with everything that you have, just like women dress up, you know, we get our lace fronts and wigs and shit, they do the same thing. So now as a man, you're standing in your masculinity saying, no, I'm not attracted to that, till she walk by smelling like perfume and you got to guess, oh my God.
Better yet, until you in jail and that's all you got.
That's all you got, so you take it. Because it exemplifies what you used to be attracted to.
Now you in jail in PC and you walking around PC all day in the day room, and this motherfucker ass walking around.
You be like, oh, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. You be like, come here.
And she got her long hair and shit and the stitches.
I knew you was coming.
That's how they do it. That's how niggas say Young Buck gonna be the first celebrity to get exposed on the Diddy tapes.
Oh man, you know he on the tape.
Nah, allegedly is allegedly the first tapes that's been seen. Allegedly the first tapes that's been seen is with Kim Kardashian, Kanye West, P Diddy, Justin Bieber. Yeah, they said they saying them the first tapes that's been found. Allegedly, they say the Justin Bieber been found. They said the Kim Kardashian tape been found.
I don't want to see no more of her tapes. We already seen what she's working with. Give us somebody else entertainment.
Yeah, they said that they got a few tapes. They seen a few tapes. They said they doing Justin Bieber dirty allegedly.
That's actually really sad to me. You know what I'm saying? Because what I'm watching on TV is people are making fun of, people are making fun of him. And, you know, and these are high profile celebrities where they're bringing these.
Bro, they said he spent.
That bringing these released from Diddy parties to light. Now, Justin was a child, so he was being violated.
And spending the weekend.
Right. And then we've seen all of his lifestyle throughout, how he went his transformation with drugs and backing away from music. So to now know that, I don't understand how people are taking this shit so lightly. I don't understand how this shit is funny. It's shaming because he's a man with a wife and a child, and he was the one that was violated. Not like he was throwing the parties. He was the child that was violated, but yet it's funny to talk about Justin Bieber.
Hey, but you see, P Diddy was promising him the Ferrari.
But yeah,
he was promising him a mansion. This nigga promised, think about, y'all got to think about it. Think about the power you trying to have over a kid. Right. When you telling a 15-year-old kid, I'm going to give you this Ferrari.
Right.
I'm going to give you this mansion. Right. When you turn 18.
It's fascinating.
So you're basically, you're basically manipulating them and tell them, all the inside, you do everything I tell you to do and play by the rules and don't talk about our ingressions and how we play. You'll get this car when you're 18. Yeah. Don't nobody just give you nothing for free.
No.
Don't nobody just give you a mansion. Ain't nobody just walking out here and say, hey, this is Ferrari for you.
I like you're a good, talented kid. A zillion good, talented kids. But
at the time, wasn't his career wasn't his own managers his parents? Because when he was still a teen, they had
his manager was Usher.
Usher,
yes.
Usher. So where the hell were his parents?
His parents gave him up. That's what they do.
So that you can have a free career and they're not in the way.
The first thing that these record labels and these managers tell the parent of the child that they want to make it in the industry is if you want him to go as further as I can take him, I need to have him living.
Right, and as a parent,
I need to have custody of him.
Who doesn't know anything.
I need him full time.
Right, as a parent that doesn't know anything about the industry, you're thinking of these people as good people that can help put your child in a position because they best know, right? Mm-hmm. But they're because you don't associate your high profiles with this type of low life shit. Even though that you know this goes on with children and women in the industry, at first glance, parents aren't asking their questions. They're excited to get their child in a position where they can be stars, they can progress, and they're going to put them around people that can get them there. So you turn over your child and you entrust them. Mm-hmm. As a parent, I don't know.
Bro, they do it in football.
They do it in football. They do it in ballet. They do it in anything that is competitive to get you to the next
Travis Hunter's mother gave her child to Deion Sanders.
Right.
Whether people want to realize that or not, Travis Hunter's mother gave her child to Deion Sanders. That he followed Deion Sanders everywhere he went. He was living in Deion Sanders' house.
She was a single mom?
Yeah, she's a single mom. No. She got a boyfriend. She got a boyfriend now.
No, I'm not talking about boyfriends.
I'm saying
because sometimes that has, because you get, like I said, sometimes the boyfriends are there and they don't have any responsibilities for your children. So I'm gonna give that to the mom right now.
But she got a boyfriend. She with a nigga because I saw pictures of them together with Travis Hunter and all that. She got a nigga. But I'm just saying she gave him to her though. These niggas want to take your child.
Right. I'm saying the circumstances of giving your child up are circumstantial because you don't just have people giving your child the fuck up. There's so many things. Like I said, it's not just music. It's football. It's ballet. It's any competitive sport where you're trying to get your child to the next level, because it's not you. Your child progressing can come back and help you. So you're entrusting them. So what I'm saying is, what her decision making is, okay, yeah, she got a boyfriend now. Could have had a bunch of boyfriends then. But her decision as a parent was to put him in a place where that male, because it wasn't that male who already has a reputation, can put him in those positions. She had him in football. He's probably playing like everybody else since birth. You know what I'm saying? And then not only that, if he doesn't have a consistent father figure, what better would you not want your child to be with Dion, who's showing to be a father to his sons? You get what I'm saying? So yeah, you can have a boyfriend, but to the decision making of a parent to release your child to some other adult to help let them guide them comes from somewhere. Yeah, I need to get my child to the next level. My child is showing this type of interest. And in order for me to do that, because I got real life, I got to maintain in order to support my child, let me put them in that position. A lot of times when the parents do that, they don't recognize that you're giving your child to a person that doesn't have their best interest. Is actually just going to use them. You know, and that's where these parents, especially in the music industry, get really used. And I think so, more so in music and acting, more than you would probably say these other sports, because entertainment has to sell. So you're creating a new image, not just as a football player or a gymnast, but to sell not only to music, but to acting. Because acting, you know what I'm saying, music usually leads to something else, right? Or acting usually leads to music. You see, they try to cross combine all the time. So you want to be in that world networking with everybody. These parents don't have the time to do that, nor the money. The rich parents that get to travel with their kids and can invest, those kids really don't get to, they cut their own records. Remember that Dell came out with that song, It's Friday, right? Everybody, they hated her, couldn't sing it. And she came back on that TV show, and then we were all talking about her again, going to look at the song. Well, her parents had money. She cut her own fucking record. You get what I'm saying? And then she cut another one. It flopped, of course. We didn't care about that shit. But they didn't have to sell her to anybody. They didn't have to use her for something. Her parents already had the money. So whether she made it or break it, they spent their own. When they invest in you, you do what they say.
So, like I told y'all, man, my phone call to the prosecutor must have did something. My phone call to the prosecutor must have did something, because now U.S. prosecutors claim Diddy is running the jail MDC Brooklyn. Listen what I'm telling y'all. Listen what I'm saying. My phone call to the prosecutors must have did something, y'all. My phone, remember we called the DA. Remember we called the DA, y'all. My phone call to the DA must have did something. Remember I told y'all the DA called me back? And they said I was on point and looked at my video.
And they hung up on you. Remember the security.
Remember I told y'all I gave the DA the videos to look at? Everything. The feds have submitted their opposition to Diddy once again seeking bail by claiming he's running the jail and that they can't limit him from contacting witnesses even in jail. So how could they limit him when he's released? I might be the reason why he don't get out, y'all. U.S. prosecutors claim P Diddy is running the jail, MDC Brooklyn, and using inmates' phone time to try to contact witnesses, plant stories in media, and paying off inmates to help him filling their commissary. Didn't I tell y'all? I know what I be talking about. And remember, we made a phone call and talked to the district attorney, y'all. We talked to the district attorney ourselves. And we told the district attorney this nigga's making three-way phone calls. It's live on video. And we told the district attorney, pay attention. Go to my page. Look at the video when I'm talking to the actual police officers in MDC. They're covering up for him. They didn't even want to file a report that I tried to give. I tried to file a report with the MDC Brooklyn of P Diddy making three-way phone calls, and they wouldn't even take my report. They wouldn't even take my report in the investigation unit. You think the FBI didn't hear that? You think the FBI didn't hear that when they heard my video and when they saw my video? I know what I'm talking about, man. I told y'all we was gonna take P Diddy's phone privileges. Didn't I tell y'all? Didn't I tell y'all we was gonna take P Diddy's phone privileges? Not only did we take his phone privileges, he not getting out for sure now. He not getting out for sure now, y'all. Not only did we take his phone privileges, he won't be getting out for sure now. I told y'all we was going to handle that shit. U.S. prosecutors claim Diddy is running the jail in D.C., Brooklyn. The only way the U.S. prosecutors was able to prove that is because of my video. Right. That's the only way they was able to prove that. Because the prosecutors, the FBI and the DA prosecutors not in the jail.
No, but that video, just them watching that video, first of all, there's a lot of people that are not on Diddy's side. They want to see him go down. Mm-hmm. So just like you noticed that, there's a lot of other people who pay attention to that type of stuff, who know on a day-to-day, because a lot of people were just like, oh, I love you, daddies, but this family missed all of that, right? So there's a lot of people that seen that and it's like, bingo. Got him. Bingo. You're not supposed to do that. Oh boy, is on video holding the phone.
To the other phone.
And he's talking. Not a long conversation, but just that alone tells you, I need to watch this because this could be happening a lot. You know what I'm saying?
He could be acting like he calling his son, and then his son calling a victim that we don't know who that person is on the phone, and now they talking on the phone.
Right, or they say he's using inmate's phone.
He's telling inmates to call people for him too.
Right, so that can be a tactic of intimidation because you get a call from an inmate and now it's Diddy on the other line. This is a non-registered phone.
It's all tactics of intimidation.
Right, so he shouldn't be let out.
So he just literally gave the DA more reason for him not to get bail now again. Mm-hmm. Definitely not getting bail now. I told you he was going to be fucked, y'all. I told you. If y'all ain't seen it, go back to my videos. Go back to my videos when we called the jail, y'all. When we called the jail. When we talked to the jail ourselves. We called MDC. And they was covering up for him bad when we called that jail. Mm-hmm. They switched me to 3 different people. These niggas was talking to me like they weren't even employees. Like they was niggas on the street. They was talking to me like they was niggas on the street. Like they wasn't even government employees, bro. They wouldn't even give me their name. See, I told them, I said, you're a government employee. It's your job to give me your name so I can reference back to this report. Mm-hmm. I need to be able to reference back to this phone call. Wouldn't even give me their name, y'all. You telling me Diddy not running the jail? You telling me Diddy not running that jail? Diddy, man, they need to move Diddy from that jail. He need to be somewhere where it's a different type of look on him, my nigga. I'm telling you, think about it, it's New York. It's still New York.
That's a city.
Thank you.
That's a city.
It's still New York. They look at him like a god in New York.
And if you think that he was going to get there and these people weren't going to be starstruck, what are you going to tell Diddy? No, you can't use my phone.
You got to put him somewhere. You got to put him somewhere where they don't give a fuck about him.
Right.
You got to put him in a federal prison somewhere in Utah,
in Russia,
in Colorado, where his starstruck don't mean nothing to them white people.
Right.
See, MDC Brooklyn is a lot of black people. A lot of black people.
Send him over there where people is like really.
Cutthroat.
They don't.
Well, they don't give a fuck. No. They don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Send that nigga somewhere in Colorado and Kansas.
That's why they sent NBA YoungBoy over there because that shit don't mean nothing to these motherfucking folks. So you may have 1 or 2, but over here we run this.
We run this
exactly.
That nigga had. You see how they had NBA YoungBoy riding horses and cows?
Probably the most fun he probably had ever
in his life.
Because you ain't got nobody over your shoulder. You ain't got to worry about getting out. You can do shit you ain't never did before. This ain't a bike. This is a horse. You get on that horse and realize this shit's fun. You've been missing out.
Told y'all, man.
Over there and he'll be fine.
I told y'all we was going to take his phone privileges. Nobody wanted to listen to me. I told y'all we was taking his phone privileges. I told y'all. I knew it was going to happen, y'all. I knew it was going to happen. I told y'all when we called the DA and we talked to the DA, it was going to be something that happened behind it. Didn't I tell you? I said when I said, y'all remember I said when I talked to them, I talked to the guards. I said I ain't worried about it. I'm calling the DA. The DA, when the DA see this shit, that's all they gonna need to see. I called the DA, told the DA where to watch the video, gave him my name, told him to call me back, all that shit. Now this is the outcome. Now this is the outcome. U.S. prosecutors claim Diddy is running to jail in D.C., Brooklyn. How would they get that if they didn't get my phone call and listen to everything I told them? And told him to go check my video on YouTube. Then I told him to go check Diddy's video when he's actually on his birthday on three-way. So you think when the feds wouldn't listen to that, they didn't say, oh, he definitely running to jail now because that shit was supposed to click off.
Right.
Soon as somebody's supposed to be always listening to Diddy's calls. He's high profile. Every time that nigga pick up the phone, his call is supposed to be monitored. You understand?
Right. He's called from jail.
But he's high profile.
Right.
When he pick up the phone, it's monitored, my nigga.
Right.
So ain't no way you telling me a monitored phone call didn't hear his son saying, hold up, Dad, I'm about to let you talk to such and such.
Right. Come on.
The only way you got to be running to jail for that not to click off.
Right. Oh, right. I see. So you've been doing this.
Yeah.
What you're saying. Yeah.
Then that's how the U.S. Department can prove it now. We have a video of him talking on three-way, and we all know every America, when they hear that and they monitoring the call, they're going to click the call off. Right. That's your job. So now whoever that guard was that was monitoring that call is in trouble. He's about to lose his job. Why? Because you are supposed to click that call off. Just like we heard on the other end, Justin say, Dad, Cameron is here on the phone. He want to speak to you. Say hi. Oh, I love you, Dad. Just like we heard that, he heard that. So either you're telling me that you're not doing your job or he's getting special privileges. Now we got to go back to all his phone calls, which they're going to do now, and monitor all his phone calls and see how many times you can tell that he was doing three-way call. And once they see that, damn, he was doing this damn every time he got on the phone. Guess what happened? Now that inmate that was monitored, that guard that job is to monitor phone calls, you lost your job. Just like you got a guard that's job is to monitor phone calls, you got guards that job is all their job is to do to go through mail. You never get your mail in jail closed.
Right, they open it.
They open, every mail gets open, they read through it, everything. So that's almost like a jailer allowing him to mail out intimidating shit and not stopping it.
Right.
Because it's Diddy. Hey, yo, I need you to let this get out. This and that, I got to send it. All right, no problem. You see what I'm saying? You got, man, I don't trust none of these niggas, man. He think he run to jail and he think he still got enough money to maneuver through people. Like I told y'all, man, when we called the jail and we talked to the DA, we was the one responsible for this. I told you what was going to happen. I told y'all that he wasn't going to motherfucking get no more phone calls. I told you he wasn't going to get no more visits. I told you they was going to stop his visitations. That three-way call shit was going to fuck him up. Didn't I tell y'all it was going to fuck him up? I told y'all. Told y'all. I know what I be talking about. If you remember when I said that shit, hit the link. Before, because I'm going to play the video. I'm going to play the video when I call the DA so y'all can see it for yourself. I got the video still. It's live on YouTube when I called the DA and talked to the DA. Y'all remember that? Everybody kept saying the same thing. Oh, if he was smart. If he was smart, he would send you money right now. Remember niggas were saying that? It was like, oh, P Diddy was smart. He pay you not to call the DA. That's going to fuck him up. That's going to fuck him up. He about to be in trouble. Now look at it. Guess what the DA doing? Using it so now he can't get out on bail. They took my video, my evidence, and they're using it for him not to be able to be released again. He didn't even know he was going to get fucked like that. I bet you that shit fucking him up right now. I bet you that shit fucking Diddy up right now, y'all. I bet you Diddy like, damn, how did I get fucked over like that, y'all? How the fuck did I fall for that? I guarantee you he's saying that. Diddy not coming home now. I bet you he thought he was going to get bailed too. No. Not now, Diddy. You definitely ain't coming home now. You fucked up. Definitely fucked up. Now, your boy Mike Tyson, man, he was not supposed to be in that ring last night. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, y'all. Mike Tyson should not have been in that ring last night. I respect Jake Paul for keeping it easy on my nigga because he could have really hurt Mike Tyson, man. It's almost like y'all trying to see Mike Tyson fucked off.
No, I think after watching this, because all the incitement has been in the talk about, and then watching the Netflix series, only to get, that little bit of information, like you said yesterday, oh, Mike gets knocked out in the 5th and 6th, and we didn't see that. So at the end of this, I see that it was just what it is. Able to bring everybody out to watch this fight. They put a lot into it, and it wasn't necessarily to from our perspective, we had a lot more high hopes for Mike. We were expecting the old Mike to come out and do his thing, not the 58-year-old Mike. So the anticipation of seeing his fight was a lot bigger than what it was. Because at the end of the fight, basically, you see him like, oh, dap it up. This wasn't the fight that we thought we were going to see. They could easily probably hit Mike with some good ones and knocked him out, but that wasn't the goal. It was the goal to get us all here at one time.
That's what it seemed like.
Yeah, and so the fight anticipation really came back on us. And because it came back on us, because we were excited, they get to make their money off of it, right? Because we wanted to see, people flew out from other countries. They were showing you last night, people flew from other countries to get here to see this. People from everywhere logged in last night on Netflix to watch this, only to see it wasn't what we really expected. This was, like you said, a sparring match.
Man, my heart was broken.
Right, somebody said the female fight was better. I couldn't watch Mike get punched. Right, it was clinching. I clenched my fist.
Bro,
Every time I seen him get hit.
It was sad, bro.
The chicks went in there tough. We saw
bro, let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. That shit was sad, man. And not only it was so sad, and the reason it was sad because Mike Tyson couldn't move, bro. If you grew up watching Mike Tyson and you know Mike Tyson and you know how fast he was left to right. See, Mike Tyson, best part of his game was his lateral movement. Like this. My nigga, he would move left to right so fast that like you couldn't hit this nigga because he was like left and right. Like if you ever seen that nigga do the rope the drill with Customato, Customato used to put a rope and make that nigga go under. Like the nigga left to right was so fast. So to see him in the ring and just be a sitting target for him, and all Mike Tyson was trying to do was throw the left hook, and he couldn't throw it, like he couldn't reach it out like he used to. But he was just like, he was throwing it, but he couldn't really throw it. So he begging Jake Paul, just come close to me. Just come close to me. As an old man, come close to me, Saga. But he couldn't really move. So Jake Paul knew all he had to do was stay back.
But I don't think that his intentions was to go in there and slaughter Mike neither. They told you in the whole story the respect that he has. So he wasn't going to go in there and do him dirty, even though he can. You get what I'm saying? This is a 20-something-year-old guy next to a 58-year-old guy. And like I said, Mike is still in good condition to be 58 years old, but he's not 20-something-year-old Mike. We made, like I said, our expectations were a lot bigger because we grew up watching Mike. A lot of our parents was watching Mike before a lot of us was even born. So our love and passion for Mike was the reason why we all watched. But in all actuality, it wasn't to probably slaughter him and go in there and do that. And you know damn well, if we came back down a few minutes, 58 years old Mike was not going to go in there and just slam this nigga to the fucking ground.
That's what I'm saying.
So what happened is we all figured out we've been bamboozled. It was a good show. The whole thing was good. From the production to the lights to people coming out, it was a lot of fun. But the intention was not to go in there and destroy Mike Tyson, his legacy, because that was the reason why everybody was there in the first place. Jake Paul could bring the eyes because he's a young influencer on this.
My thing is, why do they keep allowing Mike to get hit at 58 years old?
Wait a minute, Mike, who's to say? Remember when you went back, right, and you wanted to play football, and in your mind, hold on, let me finish.
I know what you're saying?
Mind, you're saying to yourself, I can do this. I was always that nigga. And then you put your feet to
but
the ground.
At 50, but if I'm talking that at 58, I hope there's somebody that's in control of my life that talk to me and give some common sense to me and say.
Yes, but what I'm saying is that this fight wasn't all out brawl. It's like
he still took punches.
Right. Exactly.
Mike at 58 years old should not be taking punches to that magnitude. We heard about CTE. We talk about brain damage. We talk about Parkinson's. He's 58 years old. This man been getting his head punched on since he was 13. He been fighting since he was 13, 14 years old. Somebody should have the right mind to say, nah, bro, y'all tripping. And that's why Javante Davis even said, he posted on Twitter, when I see Jake Paul, I'm thrashing him. He was like, bro, I don't care what this shit was. That shit was disrespectful. Javante Davis said that. A real boxer said, when I see Jake Paul, I'm thrashing him. Even though we look at it like, yo, he took it light on Mike Tyson, other people look at it like, bro, you shouldn't even try to do that. Because, bro, you know damn well that, my nigga, come on, man. Everybody done watch Jake Paul last fights and people that he fought. You, my nigga, you 27 years old trying to beat up on a 58-year-old man. A 58-year-old man. He didn't take it easy on Mike Tyson until the last 3 rounds when he threw 6-7 punches around. Before he was throwing 22 punches, 25 punches on Mike. You see what I'm saying? So you hit this nigga Mike Tyson 25 times around. Remember what did I kept saying the whole fight? Man, it would have been better if he would have let Mike Tyson knock him down. If you want to play the WWE game, you going to play the lights, camera, action, you should have played it for real, my nigga. You should have took a fall, take a dive, my nigga. You could have still won the fight and let Mike Tyson get a good left hook in and make you fall. Let Mike Tyson know what it feel like to knock a nigga down again. You see what I'm saying? He could have let Mike Tyson hit him with a left hook and fell just so the whole world could see that Mike Tyson knocked him down. That's why I say these niggas don't know how to play the game. That's what real boxers thought was going to happen. Real boxers thought that it was going to be a show. Okay, Jake Paul going to pull a stunt. He going to let Mike Tyson win. You know what I'm saying? They're going to play the game. Then they're going to do a rematch too. If he was smart, he would have let Mike Tyson beat him. If he was smart, he would have won every round. Then when it got to the end, let Mike Tyson catch him with a hook and knock him out. Let the whole arena go crazy. And then we'd have had a Jake Paul, Mike Tyson too. These niggas don't. I'm talking about, man, where Don King when you need him? See, Don King would have played this shit right. It would have looked so much better. Especially with the way they did it. They had the big giant Mike Tyson, giant Jake Paul, everybody going for Mike Tyson. You see what I'm saying? You should have did that. Let Mike Tyson win. And if Mike Tyson wasn't going to win, you should have at least let him knock you down. It wasn't even entertaining because it was like Mike Tyson couldn't throw a punch. Mike Tyson just like. Remember them first robot games we had when we were kids? And you used to just hit the little button, like the little thing, and they used to come out and go like this. That's what Mike Tyson looked like. So that's why I was confused, man. That's why, like I said, the anticipation for me wasn't there. Because I knew what a 58-year-old man was going to look like. Nigga, especially one that smoked weed, told you he do shrooms. Nigga, he told you he living his best life right now. Living his best life. Now, if that was Andre Ward, it would be different. Now, if that was Zab Judah, tell that nigga to box Zab Judah. Tell him to box Sugar Shane Mosley. I bet you he won't box Zab Judah. I guarantee you any amount of money he won't box Zab Judah. Better yet, tell him to box Shannon Briggs. I put any amount of money, Jake Paul won't fight Shannon Briggs. Nigga, fight Shannon Briggs. Fight a nigga that's still young in his prime. That's not too old. Nigga, Shannon Briggs will put it on you. Shannon Briggs ain't Mike Tyson. Bro, better yet, what's that old boy 600? What's the other YouTuber 600? Fight that nigga 600 from California. Ain't that nigga named 600? Let me see Jake Paul versus 600, my nigga. 600 used to be a boxer, now he turn social media star. Let me see you fight 600. Let me see, like, I know y'all niggas know 600. And that girl got robbed, though. If you want to keep it real, she got robbed. What's her name? Serrano? Mm-hmm. Yeah, she got robbed, man. They did Serrano dirty. She won that fight, man. She won that fight. I felt bad for her because she even kept fighting when she was supposed to stop. This how I tell you niggas will do anything for the money because ain't no way in hell she was supposed to keep fighting with that shit split open like that. You damn near saw her eyeball. You almost saw. Mm-mm. That shit crazy, man. That shit crazy, though. I ain't gonna lie. This shit crazy. I thought the stove was on for a minute. Yeah, I ain't even gonna lie. That shit crazy. Yeah, man, you know they got that nigga for a dirty piss. Yeah, you already know they got him for a dirty piss. But you know they was gonna get him for anything. You know they was gonna get him for anything, man. You know how that go. After they saw them videos and shit, they was gonna get him for anything they can. Anything. Anything they can. Once they saw them videos, it was a wrap. They ain't give a fuck. They knew what time it was. They knew what it was. That's what I say, man. Yeah, both of them niggas locked up now. I told you. Both of them locked up now. That was a play, man. Set up. They fucked their life up on that bullshit. They both fucked they self up on that little bullshit. Come on, man. I told them entertainment ain't what you want it to be. All that for nothing. They did a whole lot of that for nothing, man. And that's what's fucked up right now. When you do a whole lot of nothing for nothing. Come on. A whole lot of nothing for nothing. And you wonder why you fucked up. That dog tripping. Cassia!
She did that on purpose. She started throwing her ball. I keep telling you, stay strong.
Man, I don't want to hear that in my background.
Bring
the dog.
Please.
Oh, he gonna have to do the rest of his 3 years. He gonna have to do the rest of his time. When you violate federal parole, you got to do the rest of your time, my nigga. You got to do the rest of your time. And remember, I was the first one to tell y'all. Remember, I told y'all before anybody, he was going back to jail. I told y'all. I said I give him 2 weeks. Nobody wanted to listen to me. I said I give him 2 weeks and he gonna be back in jail. I said he doing too much shit. I said too much shit. He going back to jail. They about to lock his ass up. You can't be on federal parole and do that type of shit, man. He gonna have to do the rest of his 3 years. Yeah, the 4 years hurt his career. The other 3 gonna be worse. This other 3 gonna be worse.
Bad.
You sit down somewhere. Ain't nothing up here. Move.
You doing the show?
Oh.
He said we doing the show.
The other 3 years gonna be worse. What you be doing, man? You be trying to come up here and bother me. She do this every time.
That's what my mom said. You get a cat. You can't go on go live every time you go. He was like, go get this cat. Because they like to be nosy. Anyway. Said, come on, let's do this. I know, so I was turning the camera on. Come on, let's do this. You ready to show?
You want to run the show?
You run the show?
You run the show?
But don't get shy now.
Run the show?
Hi, Layla.
Run the show. Run the show. Good.
Look, say hi.
Run the show,
you
man.
jumped up there for.
Run the show, man. Since you want to run the show.
She said, nah, I'm okay.
She act like she want to run everything, y'all.
She don't know what she want to do.
Man, that nigga ain't signed no $1 million deal. That nigga didn't sign no $1 million deal. That nigga signed a deal with Sean Cotton.
Who signed $1 million deal?
Man, this nigga signed a deal with Sean Cotton and niggas believe everything. Like, come on, y'all got to stop this, man. Right before he went to jail, the nigga told the world he signed $1 million deal. I just signed $1 million deal. Woohoo! He can't, not Universal, not no record. Nigga, that nigga signed a deal with Sean Cotton. That nigga
put you on payroll.
Yeah, he put him on payroll. No, basically, yeah.
You're like, this now.
Basically, I'm gonna give you your upfront money.
Mm-hmm.
So $1 million. That nigga signed an interview deal with Sean Cotton.
You gotta work for that. You gotta sit down.
I need 4 interviews a month for the next 2 years. And I need you to let me take 2 videos and put on my channel. You know what I'm saying? And collect the money off of them. And I'm gonna give you $30,000. And a nigga think he signed a deal. Y'all believe anything. Nigga, if that shit ain't on Google, a nigga could tell you anything. If a nigga signed a deal, it would be public information, my nigga.
Net worth would increase.
It'd be a public information.
Yeah.
These niggas tell you he just signed a deal. And in the background, you see Sean Cotton on the side.
Well, I mean, you can tell people that don't know anything, right?
That's what.
Right, because we're not going to question them. If you don't know anything, then you're like, oh, snap, he signed $1 million deal. That's cool. He's coming up. No, and if you actually think about it or then you're like, shit.
Stop the bullshit.
Yeah.
Stop with the cat, man. We don't need no more of the cap, y'all. Y'all got to stop letting these niggas do the cap. The cap is what got that nigga back in jail. I bet you right now that nigga mad as hell. I bet you right now he mad as hell and he got them glasses back on. He put them glasses back on. I want to know, like I said, I just want to ask a nigga, why when you go to jail, you wear glasses, but when you come out, you don't wear glasses? That's all I want to ask a nigga. When you in jail, you wear glasses, my nigga. But when you come out of jail, you don't wear no glasses. Why is that? Why is that? Why do you wear glasses in jail, but you won't wear no glasses when you out of jail? What are you trying to portray to the people, my nigga? That's what I want to know. Break a garden. What are you trying to portray to the people? Oh yeah, and take some chicken. I'll make some butter chicken today. First, take that chicken out. Yeah, that's it. I'll make that for lunch. Butter chicken for lunch.
For lunch?
Yeah. No. Well, then I'm making dinner early today. It's 1:15. Oh shit, the game on.
Yes, it is. I meant to tell you, you have the link.
What link? For what link game?
To the game.
I'm about to play the Colorado. Oh, you talking about the game? Yeah, I got the link for that game. But I'm talking the Colorado one. But I do got the link for that game too.
What's about the playoff game? What's wrong with you? Guys,
we already know we're gonna whoop their ass. I gotta tell you, we don't make the news. We just break this shit down, man. Y'all feel free to hit that Cash App. Support your boy, man. One bag. I already opened the bag. Y'all feel free to hit the Cash App and support your boy. Yeah. Oh, that's ugly.
What? Colorado?
Yep. Colorado winning 28 now.
They losing?
They winning.
Oh, they winning. Who they playing Utah? Oh, you trying to put my dance movie? I don't interrupt your dance movie.
Oh yeah, that shit gone.
What?
Whatever the little money that he gave me, yeah, that shit gone now, man. Yeah, that little money that Sean Cotton gave him, that shit went straight to commissary, to the lawyer. Yeah, that shit gone now. Yeah, that shit gone. That little money gone. That's why I tell you, these niggas don't even do the right shit, man. These niggas don't get a little money like and do the right shit.
Got a little money, get you drip like this.
Like my nigga, bro. My nigga, like how you ain't got my nigga, like how you ain't got no hamburger spot? Like how you ain't got no GoYo hamburgers?
Yo burgers.
Now, yeah, like how you ain't got no Yo burgers?
Just hit me up.
Like that's how, bro.
I do this, okay? So come on.
like, bro, this nigga got all this money, but you ain't got no Yo burgers. Like GoYo. You supposed to have some Yayo burgers. It's supposed to be some spots. We supposed to be able to go to your GoYo burgers and fries and cheese fries. But you know what I'm saying? You supposed to have your own flavor. Right. Your fire sauce.
They love chicken.
Some GoYo fire sauce. You supposed to have the the Yayo fire sauce, the Yayo dip, the Yayo chicken sauce, the Yayo hot mustard.
You get you a t-shirt in one of those plastic squirt cups when you come in, you know what I'm saying? Because that gives you merchandise. You get to buy merch at the restaurant.
You supposed to be hanging your shirts up on the wall. Niggas supposed to be able to buy your merchandise when they come to your restaurant.
Atlanta be doing it. Now, whether the food good and all of that stuff, but these artists, they go out there and they try to open up something and bring it off of their popularity.
It's their mind.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why they say that's the Mecca, because everybody want to go there to do it. But you don't have to go there and do it. It's just the mindset. If you are local within your community, that's where you're supposed to put your shit. Why?
No, they call it the Mecca because it's the Black Hollywood, because people know what they doing there. Black people got smarts. Black people got common sense. Black people went to college there. Black people go to it's a lot of historically black colleges in Atlanta. So a lot of these motherfuckers be so smart. Niggas don't go there to do it. They don't say, "Oh, I'm gonna go to Atlanta and open up a restaurant." No, them niggas in Atlanta already there. They already in Atlanta. They already established common sense. Niggas out here don't establish common sense. Motherfucking Trill, it took motherfucking Pimp C to die and Bun B to get damn near 50, 60 years old for him to finally invest in a Trill Burgers. You niggas be having all this money and don't invest in shit. You niggas ain't got a restaurant. You niggas ain't got a Pizza Hut. You niggas don't got nothing. Nothing. You niggas don't own a food truck. Don't own nothing. That's what I don't understand. Nigga, open something, nigga. Open something. Nigga, what a burger shack. Nigga, what a hot dog stand, nigga. Niggas ain't even got no GoYo ice cream trucks running around the hood. The Mexicans got the ice cream trucks. Even they smart enough to get a minivan and wrap that bitch and put a freezer in that hoe and drive around with the minivan door open on the side and sell ice cream. All I see these niggas do is carry stacks and walk around with their stacks. That's all they do, man. Real life. But ain't nothing you can do about it, man. That's what they gonna do. That's what they gonna do, man. You can't teach these niggas no better. Now, this is what I don't understand, bro. This is what I don't understand. This is why I say, oh boy, should have never started doing interviews, y'all. When you start doing interviews, you get fucked over. So 4 years, y'all, after your boy King Von died. King Von been died for 4 years now. Now all of a sudden, they want to charge King Louie for shooting Little Tim. Now, mind you, they dropped the charges on Little Tim on King Von, right? Because King Von's passed away. But now you telling me King Louie got shot in the head. Remember? It took y'all 4 years to file charges on King Louie. Why didn't y'all file charges on King Louie 2 years ago? A year ago. The only difference is King Louie started going on to these platforms and speaking. So guess what they realized? Oh, this nigga ain't incompetent as we thought. They was going to cut this nigga slack because they thought he got shot in the head and he incompetent. So let's not fuck him twice. You know what I'm saying? Because remember, it was a cop that shot King Louie. So I thought they actually felt bad for the nigga. You got shot in the head. You in the hospital. Niggas probably think you gonna lose some brain cells. Like you gonna be a different nigga. Sometimes a nigga gets shot in the head to turn him into a different nigga. You feel me? But when you get shot in the head and you come back and get on Vlad TV, you come back, get on Sage.
Oh, you see, here's where I disconnect, right? Because I pay attention. We don't watch Lil Reese get shot the hell up and come back on some crazy shit. Like, they not feeling sorry for you. They feel sorry for you when you still at a disadvantage and you can't get up out of here. Once you start contributing to this shit, nigga, they ain't sorry for you. They ain't going through all of this investigation to be like, oh, well, he was a casualty at war. Maybe he going to hell no. These niggas have ever shown you that they interested in changing their life. We just sat here talking about Yayo. And he's still fucking alive. Right? No bullet wound to the head. Still ain't changing his fucking life. Why the fuck they think these niggas get shot in the head? They come back with their war wounds and sit on the platform and still talk. There ain't nobody feeling sorry for them. They know that's why they probably took so long to try to beat their money to see how competent he was. We listen to his interviews, and he does. He talks a lot slower. It takes him a while to process his thoughts. But that don't mean they wasn't going to charge him. We just want to see probably
how they
much
probably wasn't, though. Remember, it's 4 years later.
So, but their job is to process. Your job is to think that they're not processing.
No, but you got to remember, for every state, it's a certain amount of time that once they charge you, that they can charge you.
Oh yeah, say schmeck. They do as
that mean no. That mean that they never. No, what happened was they never charged him. He was never charged, because if they would have charged him 4 years ago, they would have had 200 days to indict him. Right. They would have had 100. They never charged him. Right. So they let it. He was in the hospital for a year in a coma. So then you get out the coma. You start recovering. That's 2 years. After that, you start doing interviews.
Right, and now we got an opportunity to listen.
Yes, and now they say, okay, he's kind of still smart. He kind of still got his faculties together. Charge him. He can go to jail. Yeah. Even with a bullet to the head now, he could go to jail.
He's competent.
As if he would have shut the fuck up,
you were not competent.
My point.
Okay, so yeah.
My point. They thought he probably They thought he probably was incompetent to be able to hold trial after taking a bullet to the head.
Now you doing interviews and getting paid, nigga. You can withstand this.
And you talking about the situations. You've proven that your memory is still all there,
so you can recall. So let's get back to business. Come on, y'all, stop.
That's what I'm saying. These niggas is dumb. All he had to do was shut up.
That's what they saying. These niggas is dumb. All he had to do was shut up. We don't know how to fucking do that. Nobody does they shit in silence.
Because think about it.
Everybody wants it to be known.
If I'm a prosecutor, there's no way in hell I would have been able to prove to the judge that he's competent to stand trial.
All right, they talking because we listening to the nigga. But I guess to us, niggas.
After getting shot in the head, he would have been able to get a defense lawyer and been like, I'm incompetent to stand trial. But now, guess what? After doing all these interviews, he can't plead that defense. Because if he get a defense lawyer and they say, oh, my client got shot in the head, he was in a coma, he's incompetent to stand trial, guess what the DA gonna say? They're gonna show every video from Vlad TV. They're gonna say he remembers the altercations, he remembers what happened. Mm-hmm. He don't even remember.
We'll just take our time. We may move a little slower, but we're gonna get to the point. Yeah, come on.
And then the judge gonna say to the defendant's judge, well, after watching the videos and stuff, he does show that he remembers. He may talk a little slower, but he does knows what happened, what he did. So he can be penalized for the decisions that he made because he's showing some thought process of he remembers.
Not a vegetable.
Thank you.
He's not a vegetable. That means his brain is still processing.
They gave the nigga a chance to get his faculties back in order to charge him.
That's why I keep trying to tell y'all, the feds are a Federal Bureau of Investigation. And nowhere on there says a timestamp of how long they get to investigate. You get what I'm saying? You see all these big guys who have been in mobs and all of that stuff for freaking 30 years. And like you said the other day, telling me a story, and then they get you down at the last hour when you felt you was about to retire and pass the baton to somebody else. That's what they do. So stop thinking when you come out of the feds and all this stuff that these people, that their job is to do exactly that. Watch you. The police on the streets are to police the minor shit that goes on in the communities. The feds investigate, and there is no time limit that they have. They can come back to some shit.
They could get you 20 years later.
Cases.
Yeah.
So that's what they do. So I don't understand how people feel like there's a safe space with sitting on platforms and giving this type of information. We seen that from
I don't understand how it's okay for niggas to get on platforms and talk about cases that you was in.
Right.
I would never talk about a case that I was involved in. You're supposed to talk about cases that don't pertain to you.
Right. But these people are not smart. And the person who is running the platforms know that these people aren't smart. But they don't give a damn because that's not your responsibility to make sure that they're smart. You're going to get your show. And it's all about the business. That's why you're like, oh, this person is, he's a culture vulture and he's killing our people. No, he ain't doing that a damn thing besides providing the platform. And you want the platform because all of you niggas want to speak. Y'all all got something to say and something to prove. So I just provide the platform. You niggas do all the work yourselves.
Bro, and the crazy thing about it is this nigga didn't even realize that the only reason he's getting booked for these interviews is so the FBI can prove that he's not incompetent. Right. He thinking that niggas just want to hear his story. He thinking, bro, you're not that important. My nigga, everybody already know what happened. Right. Niggas, the story has already been told from 100K tracks to every nigga to boss talk. Every nigga know what happened. Why the fuck would you, after you didn't get charged and you got shot in the head, why the fuck would you get on there and be talking and prove that you have common sense? Nigga, if I got shot in the head, I'm playing dumb as a motherfucker.
But they can't play dumb because that is dumb. That's dumb. That's what it is. Like I said, you can't keep trying to give logic to dumb shit. No, that is stupid. And the people that are holding the platforms, they get this. Because if you think that the feds aren't watching them to say, this is your next booking, well, this is what we need to find out. We need to talk about a foot on somebody's neck. It's Vlads or these high-profile platforms because they are coming to you first.
All we need you to do is talk to them about the King Von case. We just want to, because we already know we could have charged him.
Right.
We could have charged him for shooting Little Tim, but we shot him in the head.
Mm-hmm.
So if we shot him in the head and we try to charge him if we charge him early, we could lose the case. Why? Because his defense lawyer is automatically going to say, Your Honor, my client just been shot in the head. There's no way that you can tell me that he's competent to stand trial. Right. You have to be competent to understand what's going on with you, right? That's the first thing they say. For you to stand trial for your crimes in the United States of law, you have to be competent.
Right, that's why they ask you, do you understand your rights? And people are like, no, do you? And they ask you again, they reread it. Do I need to break it down? Because you need to be able to understand what is getting ready to happen in this process.
And a clear proof of not understanding is what? Being shot in the head. Mm-hmm. So what did the feds do? Hey, Vlad TV, can you book King Louie? Hey, no jumper. Book King Louie. We need to see if he's competent now. Mm-hmm. We need to see after, because remember, he was in coma for a year, recovering for a year. Now it's 2 years later.
Right.
Now they start giving you interviews. Ask him about what happened in the case. Mm-hmm. Ask him what happened the night he got shot. Right. Because we want to be able to prove in these videos that when we go take this indictment to the grand jury and finally charge him, because remember, we can charge him 10 years later. We can charge him when we want. We just better make sure that when we do charge him, after being shot in the head, that he's competent. Right. So now you put him on these interviews and you let him talk about it. Mm-hmm. And now there you go, clean cut as competent.
Right. There's no fight there. You get what I'm saying? There's no fight.
How could you not know that?
And the problem is that you want it so bad that you will come sit down
with these niggas
and do an interrogation willingly.
With a TV.
With a TV and cameras and everything. Just so that you can get your name up.
But the thing about it is these niggas be so street that they be so street and dumb-minded that they don't know that by me doing these interviews, I can be charged now, because the only reason I probably wasn't charged was probably because I got shot in the head. You never thought to yourself, like, yo, why didn't I get charged? I was shooting just like everybody else. I had a gun. Why didn't I get charged? Oh, maybe because I got shot in the head by a cop. Mm-hmm. So they didn't want to charge me. But why didn't they charge me? Oh, maybe because if I got shot in the head by a cop, they want to make sure they think I'm not competent at the time to stand trial. Yeah. So now you supposed to be smart enough. Your lawyer supposed to tell you, play dumb. You don't remember nothing. If anybody asks you about that night, I don't remember nothing. Mm-hmm. All I know is people tell me I got shot in the head. Do you know what you was there for that night? I don't remember nothing. You supposed to be so incompetent that
this didn't even fucking
happen.
But that's what I'm saying. The advantage gets taken off of people because we're assuming there is a level of competence and common sense, and they show you that it's really not. It's really, really not. You have to understand some of the grade levels that you're dealing with, and that's lacking. From not only from manhood, but from childhood. So now you're getting these people there involved in all of these crimes, and now you want to interview them and act like they're intellectual. You're going to get exactly what you're going to get. And it's not going to benefit them because the feds are watching, and they're just going to take you back. So it's a no-win situation.
I would have never did that, bro. I would have never, ever showed that I had any common sense after that night.
But money is enticing. Fame is enticing, especially like we were talking about. Everything is flowing around so easily. Somebody who is a nobody in their city is now being found about, and everybody wants to know about this. They love this story. So now here you come and you've got another perspective and you can speak to it. Everybody wants to hear it. Whether it's not relevant to our lives, we just want to hear it. And you want to tell it so bad so that
I would be if I was King Louie, I'd be thinking to myself, y'all niggas done heard everybody's story. Why y'all want to hear what I got to say?
Talking about a person that ain't even.
That's what I'm saying.
Giving people too much credit.
And guess what? They still gonna try to prove that he ain't competent.
Oh yeah, that's what these
his defense lawyers. And guess what the defense lawyer gonna still say? They gonna say everything that he said in them videos is his recollection of what people told him. Right. They still gonna try to make it seem like it's his recollection of what people told him.
Defended, yeah. You know? But yeah, that's exactly what it is. Because me looking at it. Even still, I understand he's making the choice to be there. Nobody held his hand. He doesn't have a guardian, right? There's nobody watching these people day to day to help guide them in the right spot. So he thought that this was the place to be. So he's the one talking. But when he speaks, his fine motor skills are slow. So yeah, his lawyer could definitely fight this. It's taking him a long time to recall. A lot of things that he claims to have remembered are things that he's hearing throughout.
That's what they're going to say.
Of course.
Because we don't know that because you said it in an interview. But his defense is going to say, no, even though he said it, he was saying it because people tell him ahead of time.
Regurgitated over time, and he's remembering it as if it's a memory of his own.
But he should have not did none of that. I don't know shit. If the nigga didn't start doing these interviews and he played incompetent and allowed them to think that he didn't remember nothing, didn't know nothing, King Louie would never be charged. Never be charged. I swear to God, y'all. Never got charged. After getting shot in the head, never got charged. But now that you playing like you know everything.
And that's how they feel. And now like you feel like you know everything, you just like, you back on the chopping block. You back here with everybody else.
It look like there's a regular nigga now.
Yeah, we tried to disqualify you, but you want to be involved so bad, so we gonna put you.
What did you say? They look after the disabled, the baby. So they thought your ass was gonna be disabled after get shot in the head. He ain't gonna remember. People forget when he was in the hospital. That nigga was like this.
Right. Come on.
In the coma, got shot at. They thought he went private to
your brain. Come on now.
No need to prosecute him for no charges. Let him go.
Right, but now you walking around talking, shaking hands. Oh, you fine. You fine.
And you reciting what happened the night of the murder.
And you shouldn't even be talking about it.
Shouldn't be saying shit.
So, I mean,
especially no interviews about it. Nigga, if I'm talking to niggas behind closed door, that's different. But nigga, I don't want the police to know that I remember nothing.
Some of these people really, if you think about it, it's so kind of redundant. It happens over and over again. They probably do need health aides. These people running around in the street thinking that they're perfectly sane and they need assistance. And that's why all of this shit is taking place. You know, running around with your cameras and your phones, acting erratic, calling people out. And these people, some of them need to be committed.
Nah, you ain't never lied.
Some of them they need an assistant to help them make decisions. You know, when you're on certain levels with, you know, your so what is it, SSI that you get because of mental issues. Some of these younger kids, because you can see child development wasn't there properly, so now they're undeveloped adults. Some of them still need home health aides. They need somebody to help them. They should not be making business decisions because
but that's probably what the state thought.
That's exactly
after you getting shot in the head, nigga. We thinking you need a home health aide, so we ain't gonna prosecute you and lock you up. And then here you is walking around telling niggas what happened, right, so showing that your brain is intact. Oh, you remember that night?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what happened?
So that's why they say now, if that's the case, you so confident now, then you can stand trial.
Right. And that's why they waited 4 years. That's why the whole world's surprised. Damn, 4 years later, now y'all want to charge King Louie? That's why.
Right.
That's why, my nigga. Because a nigga started showing signs of sense.
And they've got enough evidence to put against that.
Videos.
Right.
And another one of a Vlad TV interview that will go to jail. Mm-hmm. Because motherfuckers don't know how to play dumb.
No, and Vlad ain't gonna stop because not only is he getting paid, he can't stop now. Why? Because the feds rely on his videos to entrap these niggas and put them back in jail.
And the fucked up thing about it is, when is people gonna start realizing that if you are a gang member, a criminal, a nigga that's on the street, that these videos are a form of interrogation? When is these people gonna realize that?
Any sit down and question.
Like, my nigga, if you're not a civilian, my nigga, if you're not a civilian nigga, that's either just a civilian doing music, a civilian that's talking about business, a civilian talking about his clothing lines, a street like that, and how you build your businesses. If you are getting on an interview and allowing somebody to ask you street shit and about street situations that you may be involved in or you took place in or know somebody that was involved in, it's in a form of interrogation, my nigga. Ain't no difference in going to the police station, sitting down with a police officer and letting them ask you them same questions.
All of these interviews are an interrogation. You are the only one sitting on camera. Some of y'all are smart enough to bring the homies so that they can see all of the crew that's flowing with you, right? and I'm being kind of funny when I say,
oh, no, you're right. Yeah, then they bring the homies too.
Right, because the interview and interrogation, yes, are the same thing. You're sitting on camera and you're talking about information that is not, I mean, sometimes
that's not privy. It's not
right?
privy to everybody.
The details that are not privy, and you're willing to give them up, right? And not only do you sit there and answer all these questions, like I said, you bring some of your friends that are involved in these situations or around. So you're giving
to verify what you're saying.
Because you always need the street niggas to vouch for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they seem to think because they cover their face or wear certain things that they're not noticeable. They still think that's the move, right? But the feds watch it all and they love it because it makes their job a lot easier. Especially social media has made their jobs so much easier. They don't have to do half of the research that they used to do. Could you imagine the footwork that went back in the day before we had the access to give you everything ourselves? They had to listen. They had to get CIs. They had to be around the block with the cameras and shit like that. Niggas had to really place a Tesla.
Bro, niggas really had to have more
you guys pick up your own phones in the midst of doing this shit while you holding the gun.
Niggas had to have informants. Now all we got to do is follow your social media page.
That's it.
All we got to do is follow your social media page because you're going to tell us
everything. And how do you know
that?
that? Well, if you watch other shows like 48 Hours or any investigative show, the first thing they do is go to, after they check and see if you're in the system, they go to your social media profile.
Yeah. At 48 hours, they show you all that.
You post and you smoking weed and handing off bags and guns you toting and signs you. Oh, now they got their whole picture. They know exactly who you are.
They know exactly who you are. That's what I said. It's crazy to me, bro. The worst mistake he ever made was doing these interviews after being shot in the head.
I just don't understand how people could tell themselves. The only defense that you have is to keep your stories quiet. You get what I'm saying? This is anybody in life. All you have is the protection of yourself in this world to make sure that you all right. Fuck what other people think. Why do you volunteer? I can't logically get it. Why people sit down and fuck the money. Fuck, don't tell me, oh, well, it's the bag. No. Fuck that, because money has been floating around America since the beginning of time. It ain't gonna go nowhere. It's always gonna be here. Mm-hmm. Publicity has always been around, whether it was from social media or from the newspaper. It's always been around. It ain't going nowhere. But to incriminate yourself, yes, you have to say that these people are psychologically screwed. Because nobody in their right mind tells anything that they had their hands in.
Clout is a hell of a drug. The clout.
And you're one hell of a fucking addict.
My nigga. Bro, all these people, what they call them Gen Zs now, they are addicts for clout. The social media has made these niggas so fucking craved and clout crazy that they will do anything for clout. My nigga, look at Chris Jeremiah. Chris Jeremiah, you know, they used to be on my channel from Pop Austin. Mm-hmm. This nigga just did a video lying, talking about Quavo was in his girlfriend DM trying to fly her out. And
so did he show the receipt?
No.
Oh, he just saying it.
Yeah, and now he going viral and people taking that video and clipping it. No, and he know damn well that Quavo girl and him ain't been in his DM.
Oh, but see, I mean, you get to throw Gucci name out. That's what people do. You're watching others do it, so you jump.
Does that not prove my point though? The clout, that's clout. But no, that's not even crash out. That's clout. I'm gonna figure out some shit that I could say for clout that's gonna make the whole internet go crazy. Even if that's gonna put me in a position where
I have to answer to this.
They don't give a fuck. Even if it's not true, my nigga. Even if at the end of the day it could fuck your whole career up because niggas be like, yo.
You niggas are really crashing out because after your high gets back to low, you're a fucking nobody. And nobody wants to talk to you no more. So it's really a high speed crash out.
High speed crash out.
Or, you know, celebrities have been crashing out for many years, but they maintain their status in the industry, right? We watch them crash out all the time. These newbies are just the new crash. When you have the social media, it's not the problem. It's the people that are using it. The platform is just there. Because there's a lot of new Gen Z, what do you call them? Gen X, Gen Z, whatever, you know, that are using the platform and they really get into the money. They get in the bag, they flying out and creating their own businesses. Then you got those that don't know how to properly use this shit because they wasn't really informed in the beginning. And they get out there and they go, it's a high-speed crash out. But eventually they all crash out. And we watch millions of them do that because, like you said, you really ain't had no relevance in the beginning. You're just using pinpoint words, verbiage, because that's what social media is. It's a hashtag and a fly. And you're just speeding to it. Because after nobody's talking about you and we all saying you dumb, ain't nobody trying to pay you for shit no more. They don't want to talk to you. So you have to say shit like this. You got to recoup and then come back so that you got to sit down. Because you want to get back to the money and the fame. You don't know any better. You can't do anything else. If these niggas could get another fucking job, then they would be paid and we wouldn't be talking about them anymore. They can't do anything else. And you can tell, you know why? Because when you put celebrities at McDonald's or in a real fucking job, they like, oh, you guys do this every day? Yeah, because dancing and your ass is real easy for you. But real jobs are fucking hard. So all these niggas can do is sit down and talk or entertain for a little bit so that they can get some money. But it's really an easy crash out.
Easy crash out. As I said, this shit fucked up.
Sending her money. Well, he's scared he's losing his girl? Shit, because if Quavo was sending her money paying for her fucking bills, she's not your girl no more. You ain't paying.
They got I told you niggas don't be knowing what to do, man.
Nah.
So Lil Durk phone call is out, man. Man, Chris J lying, bro. Chris J lying. Y'all know damn well Quavo ain't sending his money no fucking money and no bills, paying her bill. That nigga do anything for clout. That's why I said that nigga, man, Chris, man. Stop playing, man. Stop. You making yourself look bad, Chris. Just keep to the content and run content, my nigga. You ain't got to. That's some naughty shit, man. That's some naughty shit. That's some TT naughty move. You ain't got to do that. So your phone call is released, man. Your boy Durk called in from jail, y'all. First phone call from jail. It has been released, man. That's why I said these niggas be so eager, they don't be realizing, bro. If I'm famous and I'm calling a nigga from jail, first thing I'm telling that nigga is don't record this. It's a damn shame when you can't even.
No. That's wrong. You know what? Fuck it. I stay by myself, and this is why. Because if you gotta talk to a nigga and tell a nigga that you talking to that you supposed to trust, don't record me, yo, then that ain't the nigga you need to be talking to. So no, anybody, if I'm talking to you, Gangsta Cat, and I trust you, there's no reason I should have to be like, yo, don't record this. Because I know our conversation shouldn't be recorded.
They'll let you know you fucking with fuck niggas
exactly.
Right there.
You fucking with fuck niggas.
How are you calling from federal prison and your phone calls is being recorded? Like, think about it, Durk. Lil Durk, that right there, don't ever call this nigga again, my nigga. Because these niggas, what we just talked about, clout is one hell of a drug. So let's listen to this phone call, y'all. Lil Durk phone call from federal prison.
Hey, you really in that bitch. Thugging. Oh, my mama. Hey, I know you in that bitch with your feet kicked up. I'm telling niggas, I already know. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. If you need me, you know it's good, man. I got something.
This call was from a federal prison. You say what, bro?
I said I know you're a rich ass nigga, but if you need anything, you know I got you.
You know I appreciate it. You know that count,
yeah, hell yeah. I know how that shit be, but it don't matter, bro. We ain't never moved our money. Yeah. Hey, you really in that bitch. Thugging. Moved our money. Except for that first time. Once it was that, it was that. Once it was like then, it was everything was his.
Yeah. You know, I feel back to your same. I came up here like shit. Where you from? What you got going? I'll get to it, you.
Man, what? Fuck a PC. Hey. Hey, I respect your mind forever. fuck a PC.
You know, a lot of them could be going straight to PC. Yeah, downstairs they be like, man, you know you, man, send me upstairs. Whatever it is, I gotta adapt to it. Nah, for sure. Can't go no more for the PC and come out and get all crazy.
Hey, that's crazy. You in there with blood? That's my nigga.
Yeah, no, he's solid. We just motherfucker kicking it. It's 1,000 motherfuckers there.
Yeah. Pulled all money. Except for that first time. Once.
Man, that nigga in PC, y'all. Durk in PC with his feet kicked up with the funny bunnies. Chilling. But he better be careful the people he talk to on the phones, man. Don't make Christy O'Connor job any harder than what it already is, bro. Be careful. Don't be like Diddy, my nigga. You shouldn't be calling nobody but family. Fuck all these other niggas. That's what's wrong with these niggas, bro. If you in jail, my nigga, I wouldn't be wasting my calls on nobody but my wife, my kids. Like, why do you want to talk to these niggas? The same niggas that got you in there is the same niggas you want to talk to.
These niggas don't be giving a damn about
I don't get it.
Families go through so much shit, you know what I'm saying, when a person go in there. You know what I'm saying? One, emotionally, if you care about this person, you don't want them there, right? Then it's your wife, your kids, they got to see this shit. It takes your emotional toll on you. But these niggas, like you said, they reach back and they talk to the niggas.
Niggas, I don't get it.
Your family. But see, that shows you where the priority is.
We didn't hear a first phone call with his dad.
No, but the priority is to your niggas. Because to you, that is your family. Your family that's inside the home ain't usually fucking relevant. Because if they were relevant, you wouldn't be out on the streets anyway. So a lot of them got issues within the home, right? So you really don't want to be around all of that other shit. So you gravitate to your niggas. Those are your homeboys. They take on as your family. That's why your loyalty, everything you do goes for them. But you leave your family behind, your blood behind when you go to jail.
Niggas will never get no phone call from me.
Wild.
Niggas be trying. Niggas be wondering what I'm doing. Ain't
no way in hell.
Talk
to you niggas.
Not when I'm in jail.
I'm in jail, nigga. Jail. When this dog's loose on the street and they send the fucking animal patrol to come out, snatch him up and put him in jail. I don't want to be like that. I ain't trying to be snatched up like some fucking animal and thrown in a cage and kept the fucking way and somebody else telling me what I can. No, I don't want nobody taking my freedom. I live with enough rules that I got to follow in this fucking world. I'll be damned if I put this type of restriction on myself. But see, this is a logical person talking to people that ain't
and look at how these niggas' ideology is. Yeah, I'm in jail living good.
It's a horrible.
I'm feeling good, nigga. I got my feet up.
Right,
I'm on vacation right now.
You know what I mean? You could think that's fucking vacation. It's a horrible life. You are missing out. Niggas die in there. They don't never fucking get to leave and experience what good life has to offer. That ain't nowhere you want to be. And you have to say people that keep doing that shit is fucking insane.
Bro, they recycling these rappers, my nigga. First it was Young Thug. First it was Iralo, Young Thug. Now it's you, my nigga.
They get paid.
They having fun. They having fun putting these niggas in jail playing with these niggas, bro.
And we love to be played with.
Like, bro, I don't ever remember our entertainers going in jail this much. When we was growing up in the 90s, my nigga, our entertainers wasn't getting locked up like this, bro.
All rappers got locked up was like when they came back, they was trying to get on their feet. Remember, this is grunge time.
No, I'm saying when they was in the industry, they got like I know niggas got in trouble. I know niggas got in trouble before, but our D Blocks, our Jada Kisses, our niggas wasn't getting locked up, nigga. Only nigga I knew that was going to jail was Beanie Siegel.
Right. These niggas was fighting, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, some of them was
pistol whipping niggas. Niggas wasn't shooting
shit.
Niggas and killing niggas.
Committing RICO charges and flying niggas out and doing shit. Niggas was trying to get to the bag. They wanted the publicity. It was hard to get there. Now you niggas got it at your fingertips and you don't know what to do.
Bro, these rappers is under attack, my nigga. They don't even understand that the niggas that they gave the money to now, these rappers ain't the same niggas that they gave the money to back then. The niggas that they gave the money to back then was building businesses, building rap labels.
Right.
Nigga, Rough Riders was building groups. DMX
everywhere.
My nigga DMX.
Terror Squad. You had all of these corporations building so that they could put their teams on. Now we knew the ins and outs of how some of the drug money, all of that shit, but that was still minor to what the fuck they got to go on now. But in those people, they either couldn't maintain the changeover, you know what I'm saying, in music, or they went to jail for petty shit and they got thrown the book 30 fucking 40 years. Now they coming out and they looking at these youngins like, damn, because really these was y'all's children that was left to the devices of single moms who got strung out and couldn't maintain it because you niggas like to go back and forth to jail. So now these children ain't properly raised and they want to be your newest rappers because they got something to say, right? So the brain cells was already fucking lost before they even get started. Crazy. So yeah, the music industry comes for y'all because y'all want the access. We gave y'all something and we can make money off of it for a short period of time. We know you're going to crash out anyway. We don't have high expectations for you. If we had high expectations for you, we wouldn't be talking to you. We go get people that are actually understanding business. You niggas get in from the door. We give you a little money, some ice, and social media presence, and you feel like you fucking made it. Then we throw you off chump change that we're going to say you owe more than anyway, and watch you crash out. And then after you crashed out, it's okay because we've already recruited your friends and they want to be rappers too. So we're going to sign these niggas, you know, so it's a vicious cycle. They stay rich and you stay locked up in jail, making them richer because like I said, a lot of them got stock in the prison system.
Hey, yeah, bro. What's the name? I just said that earlier, bro, that I'm the reason that he got fucked over. I just said that earlier, bro. We just talked about that earlier. I'll run it back for you. My boy just sent me a post. How the Shade Room posted how the birthday video with Puffy got him in trouble. And I told him I'm responsible for that. That's my work. They're not gonna tell y'all.
That they just know somebody, if one seen it, they all seen it.
They're not going to tell y'all, but that's my work, y'all. The birthday video. The feds say prosecutors reportedly accused Diddy of trying to influence the jury following birthday posts shared by his children. Yeah, the birthday video, I'm the reason he fucked up. P Diddy. That phone call to the district attorney fucked P Diddy up. When I called the district attorney and I told them to go look at that P Diddy video and how he's on three-way calls with people. And I told him that he's running the MDC jail. I told them P Diddy is running the MDC jail. After I told them that, they went back and looked at all them videos and he been fucked ever since. Now the DA and U.S. prosecutors is saying that P Diddy is running MDC Brooklyn because of my video. They saw how the guards refused to take the investigation serious. They saw how the guards refused to give their proper name and ID. And the only way that you would be doing that for an inmate is if you trying to what? Protect the fucked up shit that somebody is trying to tell you they are doing. You feel me? And we had this shit live on video. That's where they fucked up. That's why I remember that day I told y'all, oh, I'm going to call the DA. I told y'all, I said, I'm calling the DA. When I talk to the DA, this is the outcome. I told y'all this was going to be the outcome after I talked to the DA. Once I made that phone call to the DA, it was a wrap for P Diddy. Now, that it's hard for that nigga in there now. They put that nigga in a whole different unit. He ain't in the same unit he was now. Now they careful with the guards that's watching him. Now he in a whole different unit, and they might move him out of Brooklyn MDC. Because if the U.S. prosecution feel like
that would be the first thing to do, because he's already manipulated the people in there.
Don't be surprised if he get moved any day now. P Diddy might be moved before the end of this weekend is over. We might be hearing on Monday that P Diddy has been moved to a different location. And he going to be moved. Remember I said it. And another thing, he's in there with 6ix9ine. Why do y'all think the U.S. government arrested 6ix9ine and put him back in the same MDC facility on the same unit as P Diddy. Come on, think about it now. I know y'all smarter than that. We all know 6ix9ine is an industry plant. We all know that 6ix9ine is a snitch. What better way to put 6ix9ine in jail for a couple weeks and be P Diddy's best friend?
Yeah, I think Diddy know a little bit more than that. He is 50-something years old. You know, like, man, why y'all trying to play me on this bullshit? Y'all send this little nigga in here. No, I'm stupid in some fucking place. I ain't these crash out dummy ass niggas. Come on.
I hope, my nigga. I hope he ain't no dummy and see 6ix9ine and be like, damn, they got you again. What you back in here for? Yeah, they got me, Diddy. They got us both. They getting everybody. And let that nigga
do come some fucking wisdom, my nigga. And he's been able to get over on shit on a large scale. So now you're looking at them like y'all really finna try to play me like a sucker right here.
Yeah.
That's really what it is. Do all this shit that I had going on, y'all give me some fucking credit. You're gonna play me like a sucker and put me next to
put it next to the industry plant. Oh, the number one snitch. Right. Sit that nigga and 6ix9ine in there in the same unit, the same facility.
This nigga like, come on, y'all. Y'all didn't even plan my shit better. Like y'all knew y'all was coming to get me, and y'all didn't even set this up better than this. Come on.
Like, think about that
too. And now you gonna send in little.
Think about it. All of a sudden, think about this, y'all. All of a sudden, 6ix9ine goes to jail and get put back in the same federal prison as P Diddy. Y'all need to make it make sense. Make it make sense, man. Y'all don't be paying attention. I'm not no dummy. I know what's going on. I know y'all know what's going on. Well, I would hope y'all know what's going on. Look at this. Let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all something, man. Y'all gotta be paid. Y'all just gotta pay attention. Let me show y'all something, man. Let me show y'all something. Show y'all something, man. Y'all see this? Nigga, they put them in the same spot, nigga. Come on, man. Y'all know better than that. They put them in the same spot. They put them in the same spot, yeah. Come on, man. I ain't lying to y'all. Now, Now let's make this make sense, y'all. P Diddy go to jail, and then all of a sudden, 6ix9ine's arrested for alleged violation of supervised release. You see that, Kimmy? Pay attention to what I'm telling y'all. P Diddy goes to jail. The biggest rat in New York, right? 6ix9ine is proclaimed to be the biggest rat in New York. We saw him on a federal trial take down the whole Treyway. P Diddy goes to jail. And then all of a sudden, they take 6ix9ine, who we know is a CI government informant. Because for you to be a snitch, right? That means you're a government informant automatically. If you sit on trial, you work with the police, you were part of a case, you are now work for the government. You're a government informant. So now a government informant gets arrested for violation of supervised release. All this time, we don't watch this nigga go to Dominican Republic, right? Remember, he was in Dominican. My nigga, so you telling me 6ix9ine was on supervised release, but y'all allowing this nigga to be in another country? Right. Yeah, like, come on, my nigga. I know niggas who get out on
because he's supervised there too. So
but that's not even our country. You can't be supervised in Dominican Republic. That's not part of the USA. So look what I'm saying. He's supposed to be in our country at all times. He's supposed to be supervised by the federal government, by federal parole, right? So you telling me that he wasn't on a job in Dominican Republic?
That's what I'm saying.
Had to be. Or he wouldn't be allowed to go.
Because if you're on federal release, then they are watching you. They know where you are.
Everything you do.
You can't leave the country without them knowing.
Exactly.
So they know. They may be right there with you. So, and then what's the purpose of why you are so special to go over there and get this type of leeway? You have to be working or doing
exactly.
Something.
Why are you able to live in Dominican Republic? How come you're able to do this? How come you so exactly, Big L? Exactly, Big L. This nigga was all in Mexico and shit. Everything. Mexico, Dominican Republic, all types of places. But supposedly he's on federal supervision, right? Okay. So now let's break this down. Now your boy P Diddy goes to jail, right? And now we want to violate him.
And put him in the same
same prison, in the same unit, and everything.
The only reason 6ix9ine is probably alive today, more than likely, is because he does exactly what he's doing right now. He works.
And he has federal protection.
Right, exactly.
Everybody know that.
Right.
He's protected by the federal government.
Because at this point, it's not like it's hidden anymore. It's out in the open.
Bro, he was with Treyway and he was protected by the federal government.
Exactly.
My nigga, people see that what people don't realize is they know he snitched in court, but they don't know when he started snitching.
Right.
People assume that he became working with the federal government after they tried to rob him in the car and all that.
No,
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. And you want to know why I don't believe that? Because if that situation would have been a situation that caused him to start snitching, then the taxi driver wouldn't have been undercover. Mm-hmm. They wouldn't have had the video that they played in court of him in the back of the car.
It's been investigated.
It was already
we put
started.
You in position to get close to these niggas in the first place.
No, they grabbed him in the beginning. It probably was normal. This nigga met the right crew, thought he could turn up with them. Everything was cool.
But if you say he's an industry plant and they make you then they put you with the right people.
That's when they grabbed him.
It's called engagement.
No, but that's when they grabbed him. When they saw who he was and how he got close to these niggas because he had that one good song. Mm-hmm. Remember how I said it only takes one song? So he had that one good song. This before Treyway even got next to him. Then Treyway, and he got introduced to the right people because they in the same hood, right? So now the police officers come and they say, we need that little nigga right there.
Right, because they're already investigated.
Yeah.
So all you needed to do was get involved with them.
Yeah.
You just need the right people.
But they was already investigating Treyway.
Yes, they were already investigating them.
Yeah.
Right, but all you need, if you were a plant, all you need is someone to connect you.
No,
that's what they did. They connected
you. Infiltrate. Just like they infiltrate, like we was talking about earlier, why they infiltrate your own people. We saw that this nigga really ain't Treyway. He really ain't Treyway, but y'all trying to attach to him because he's blowing up. Exactly. So guess what we do as the feds? We gonna grab his little ass up because we know he's already sent in.
I'm talking about with Treyway. He's already making his music. Yeah. He gets introduced to Treyway.
Yeah, and that's before the feds got to him.
Right. But once they were already watching Treyway. Exactly.
Once they saw that this little nigga was next to them, they said, "Oh,
he's the end.
He's the end because he's not really one of them."
Right.
Automatically every time. Right. We're gonna get the weakest nigga, right? He's not really one of them. Mm-hmm. That's why everybody said, "What? Why'd you allow this nigga to infiltrate y'all crew? Y'all was already them niggas in New York. Your Treyway. Right. Y'all decided to get next to this little nigga and bring him in and bring the bloods around him and introduce him and shit and allow him to feel like he a boss."
Well, didn't you say like clout is one hell of a drug because he's now the money that he's getting is being put back to these niggas. He said he was paying for old nigga to not sleep on the floor.
All types of shit.
Right. So he's able to maintain.
And now you give this nigga a level in your organization that necessarily ain't deserved or supposed to have. So what do the police do? Grab his little ass up and say, "Nigga, if you don't work for us, we gonna da-da-da." And better yet, we got recordings of them niggas talking about you. You ain't know he fucking your girl, Selena?
That's exactly how that happened.
And that's how they did it.
That didn't just happen off the street and you ran up in there and caught them in the bed, nigga. Somebody told you that.
So now he been working with them niggas before that incident happened. And he's still working with them niggas today.
Exactly. That's why I said.
That's why I'm telling niggas, people gotta understand. A nigga that's on federal parole, my nigga, you can't be on state parole. And lead a country and move around like that.
Parole and he leaving the country like it just is what it is. Right. Not just because he an artist.
Not to just go do a show and come back.
That's what I'm saying.
This nigga going over there and staying.
Got a fucking apartment and all.
So who the fuck is this, my nigga? And then you got to remember, this nigga speaks Spanish. He got ties to Mexico. You can use him internationally. You think they don't use niggas like that as informants to the fifth degree?
Right. We ain't listening to none of the new songs in Spanish, but they playing that shit over there. They happy to have 6ix9ine. So what, he hitting the clubs, he getting linked up with all the hot boys out there, the niggas that come back and forth, because you know
it's the same
Puerto Rico, they all come back and forth. They're New York niggas.
The same play that they played on Treyway, they played on him in another country with another group. Right. And then they play it with it. But now they say, and this is just something that they thought of. You know how they do. They think they smart. Let's see if we lock this nigga up on some bullshit ass shit, because he's a hip hop celebrity, and see if we could put him in the same spot as P Diddy, and see if he'll talk to 6ix9ine. We already know 6ix9ine ain't gonna talk. Hopefully he's smart enough to know I'm not gonna tell this nigga nothing, because I know what you do and you be on trial. But they did it. And 6ix9ine,
they just seeing that Diddy stupid enough to take the
video. Exactly. And remember,
they don't have to do much work. They just want to see
how
you take it.
And he's gonna watch him. He's listening. Mm-hmm. You forced to conversate with a nigga when you only got that nigga in the room with you.
Right, and he's 6ix9ine too. So fucking inmates and guards is gonna talk to him too, just like they talk to Diddy. Their job is to talk to all the celebrities so that they can feel. And good.
You in PC?
Come on,
you in PC?
Oh, we ain't got nothing.
It's only him and maybe 4 other funny monies. Right. So you ain't got nothing but the time to talk to a nigga and get to know a nigga. Right. So now you got a nigga in jail playing like he really locked up for some reason. My nigga, y'all didn't lock this nigga up for nothing, and since that case ended. This nigga been out since that case ended, no problem. You telling me all of a sudden when P Diddy go to jail, now you say he violated? Now he violated, and you decide to put him in the same police federal precinct as P Diddy? Uh-huh. I'm not no motherfucking fool. Y'all gotta pay attention, man. This nigga is, my nigga 6ix9ine might as well have a badge.
Might as well have a fucking badge.
He might as well have a badge.
That nigga had a rat in his video. He told you what the fuck he did.
Oh yeah, he did.
That's what the fuck he did.
I forgot.
So don't get mad at a nigga because he been transparent. He telling you.
Bro, I forgot that nigga came out and did a whole rat video. Yeah, I forgot that nigga ain't playing with you niggas.
He already told you so, because you blind. That's your problem. He the one still working and living.
Yeah, I forgot he did a whole rap video and told niggas, "Hey, I got the rat in me, nigga. What are you talking about?" I forgot about that. Yeah, y'all tripping for that. If y'all don't know what's going on with that, y'all crazy. Yeah, that nigga is definitely in there snitching on P Diddy too. He better not be trusting 6ix9ine. No conversations, man. No conversations with 6ix9ine. I promise you. He telling everything. He telling everything, y'all. The truth hurt. The truth motherfucking hurt, y'all. That shit crazy. But we've been on this bitch for 3 hours. God damn, y'all. 3 hours in this hole. We about to get the fuck up out of here, though, y'all. Y'all know what it is, man. We've been on this bitch for 3 fucking hours. We about to get the fuck up out of here. Up, out of what they say? Up, out of here. Up, out of here. We back up in this bitch later with more current news. More current news. More motherfucking shit to go on, man. Y'all know how we do. Y'all know how we do, man. It's a crazy motherfucking day. Crazy motherfucking day. I'm looking at this shit like, God damn. Crazy motherfucking day, man. Ooh. Smooth as shit. You know we good though. Y'all know how we do, man. Y'all hit that Cash App, support the page.
Hey, we do this. It's that.
I knew you wasn't ready, nigga.
How you know? How you know?
But I forgot, huh?
Never that. Talk to him.
Never that.
I feel some type of way with things though.
For some reason, y'all think it's a game to a nigga bring them things out.
Ain't been there.
I got a problem, I'ma let the nigga know. I be on a mission, the nigga shit I already know. I ain't like none of them niggas, I'ma bring it to them though. Trying to get it in, my nigga, I'm coming.
Train the clout.
I'm the real soldier, the gangster, the nigga, let it go. I be outside with them niggas that never fuck.
Let them
know that you ready, nigga, you gon' have to let me know. I run up in your crib and let about that freak up. Talking about you good, nigga, you know how I fucking be. I be with them niggas acting like they really never be. Talking about you street nigga, you gon' have to show me. Hit you with that shit you ain't never seen this shit. I'm from Jersey, nigga, the real one, you ain't really
exit
talking about
Montclair.
that nigga with
Hollow
a big
Crumb.
jack. I know a bitch that'll come with a big strap. Suck on the nigga, give him neck, you know.
Just like that.
Dog nigga, I been a nigga, you know me.
They don't know that.
Outside with niggas that never go be.
They don't go
And I'm from
outside.
the hood, Jersey, north side, double clip. Real gangster nigga, you know how this shit can really
Stay on my
Used to
shit.
go Z's up to get my whole fit.
Seven
And I'm a
moves.
real nigga, you know how this shit is get. But mama fell in love with the dick. And supply with the dick. So you know I'ma
give her the
that
dick.
shit.
Sincere running shit.
Hey, city that I
Act
go
my
to,
running
fuck
shit.
me, I don't play no games. I'm from
Forward
Jersey,
running
feel me,
shit.
though. Stacking up that money too. I
Jersey
really
running shit.
Get him, the way I move, she say I'm gangster by the way I do.
She already
Ain't no
know.
type of talking, you know I'ma keep it really true.
Keep it really
Niggas
true.
gon' hate on me for all this shit I really
Fucking
do.
do.
Getting to the money, buying houses, let's keep
Keep it
cool.
cool.
Nigga wanna stop me, you gon' have to take me on my
I
block.
wish he would.
Ain't nothing like them nigga posted like a mailbox.
Mailbox.
I can bring that new out. I can bring a shotty too. AK the big thing, you know how I'ma really
They
do.
hating up.
A nigga gon' hate cause his bitch be really on my shit.
dick.
She know I'm just God body. She know how this shit get done. I don't
5%.
play the games they play. She know I'm in the whip, foreign style. You know the shit that they can
keep
never
that
do.
new
Now
shit.
she know
I
me
keep
cause she know
that
how it's
shit.
gonna be.
Beat 'em off.
Sincere, I'm that nigga, one hell of a G.
G.
Play the fourth like I'm that nigga.
V12.
Don't ever fuck with me when I walk up in this bitch. You know
I'm
I'm
one
one
hell
hell
of a
of a
G.
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 They gonna always hate on me.
Why? Always hate on me.
But the
Why?
bitch wait on me. She know I'm just one hell
Love
of a
a
G.
G. One hell of a G.
One hell of a G.
What you tell me?
They wanna stop me. I'm not outside, but I'm really so cocky.
Like
I'm
Rocky.
like I'm Rocky.
They can't.
You already know.
You already know.
You already know.
You already know. You already know.